Really?
Welcome, true believers, to our Marvel Heroic role-playing one-shot on this, the QueueTimes Twitch channel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why aren't you more excited about QueueTimes? Be like excited.
I'm more excited about Marvel Horror Roleplaying than I am.
I'm more excited about being a believer.
That's
All right. I am your watcher. That is the GM in this game. My name is Winter, and my pronouns are he, him. These are your heroes.
I am Jonas. Hello, he, him, and I am playing Hank. Beast, Hank, he, him.
Hank McCoy.
Hank McCoy, Beast.
Beast Hank.
Hank Beast McCoy, he, him.
Hank McAvoy.
Not true.
All right, I'm Katie, she, her. I'll be playing Loki, God of Mischief, and yeah.
I'm Alex, he, him. I'll be playing Doctor Strange, also he, him, I presume.
Hi, I'm William. Pronouns they, them, or he, him, and I'm playing a spidered man named Spider-Man.
There you go. Nice.
Peter Parker, who is also he, him.
You can't tell people that or else they'll find you. That's supposed to be a secret.
Oh no, my secret identity.
It's gone! I'm Krug, he, him. I'm playing Nightcrawler. And I wanted to take a second to tell you about the system that we're playing. It's a little complicated, and so you might have some questions. And if you do, that's fine, because on Friday we'll be releasing a sort of abridged explanation of how the system works. So if you're watching and you need some clarification on something and somebody in chat doesn't answer you, that would be a great place to learn how the system works. So go and check that out on Friday on the QueueTimes YouTube channel. QueueTimes Main. That's the name of the channel. Why did I forget that?
Solid plug.
Thanks, man.
I don't know why you forgot.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What are Loki's pronouns in this iteration of the God of Mischief?
He, him.
He, him. Word.
All right.
We're just a
All
he,
right.
himmy bunch over here.
Guess it's. Guess it's time to start
Time to
playing.
begin.
It's time to be heroes, huh?
Yeah, let's do a recap of the last session.
Yeah.
So,
last time.
Everybody
Last time
roll
on
D20s.
Midwest Defenders.
All right.
Midwest Defenders.
Are we? Is there like we'll find out. I was gonna say, is this
You were
like a
gonna
Midwest
ask if we were in the
thing?
Midwest. I bet we'll learn it.
I wasn't. Yeah, I was gonna that I wasn't, and then I kind
Okay.
of did.
All right. So let's see. Some establishing to do. First, we have Doctor Strange. You are in your Sanctum Sanctorum,
Okay.
meditating, and you hear a whisper on the wind.
Oh, God.
Something dangerous has been revealed. You will need to get a team together. You'll need to get a new group of defenders.
All Doctor Strange can think is, oh, God, again. Fine.
Transition to Loki. From Asgard, you are locked in a cell, and your father, Odin, comes to speak with you. He tells you that in order to be released early, you'll need to do something for him. There is a powerful item that has been located on Earth.
More like low-key did.
I was gonna.
Oh snap. First bit of the game. Knock one up for Spider-Man.
Let's call it half a bit.
Do you get experience for that?
It wasn't in character, sounds good.
That's what you think? And then I sling down from the
plot
ceiling.
points.
In Asgard.
There's
So I get the
powerful item located on Earth that he wants you to bring back for him.
So business as usual. I'm his gopher.
Right.
All right.
His loafer. Like
Midnight
Loki
And
mixed
then
with Gopher.
I got it.
Oh, good.
we transition to Peter Parker.
Shh, don't say that.
In Asgard, attached to the ceiling.
I'm like, I'm doing the Venom thing. Go ahead.
Peter Parker, you are at a mall with your two best friends, Mary Jane Watson.
I thought you were going to say us. Hank and Nightcrawler.
Mary Jane Watson, and the other one, I can't remember his name.
Harry?
Ned?
Harry Osborn. Thank
Airman
you.
Osborn.
Yeah.
Oh, how old is Spider-Man this time around?
You are at the Mall of the United States of America. The Mousa.
Great.
Mouse.
Mall of the United
Why?
States.
You got stuck with us.
I'm glad you just told me
Good.
the pronunciation because I've been saying it wrong. I've been saying Musa.
It's a different animal.
Yeah.
Mary Jane tried to tell you. It's
So,
Mousa. Now I'm saying it wrong. It's Musa?
Mousa.
Mousa?
Who's just
So
ignoring
you're
us.
going around shopping and seeing the sights. The biggest mall in
The United
America.
States. Have I ever
I don't
been
know
here
if it's
before?
just North America, but have you ever been here before? That's a good question. I don't think you have.
Okay, so this is my first
No.
time
Yeah, this is your first time at the Musa.
at the Musa.
Yeah.
At the Mousa.
Mousa. Mousa.
Yeah, Mousa.
Wait, so what's the... Never mind. I'm gonna try.
And looks like it's convention season because there's a lot of cosplayers around.
I'll fit in.
You see cosplayers dressed up as friends of yours. There's some Iron Mans and some Wolverines walking around, and then a bunch of things you don't recognize, anime characters. Yeah, Peter doesn't know a lot of anime, I guess. He's busy with science and saving the world.
Yeah, busy with science. Saving the world. Who said that?
So much
And
science.
there are some big guys wearing like more colorful construction outfits. Like they've got the hard hats and huge versions of some tools. One of them, a large guy in a green jumpsuit, carrying around a gigantic crowbar, like a really big crowbar. He has a big crowbar for some reason. Another one is carrying. He's also wearing a green jumpsuit, and he is carrying on his shoulder a wrecking ball.
Like,
But he's carrying it really easily, so it could just be a prop.
okay.
Or he's very strong.
Or he's very strong and it's an
very strong.
actual wrecking ball.
Might be a hamster.
Yeah.
Could be a hamster. Good thought, Loki.
Sorry.
Who was canonically no.
Who is there on the ceiling?
Doing the Venom thing.
He sings down, and he's like,
One of the guys just has, like, his hands look kind of big. Like, just really big hands.
like big crowbar-sized hands.
Would you call a crowbar big?
I wouldn't call a crowbar very big, no.
no.
They're kind of
No, like
skinny.
big crowbar hands.
Oh, like a big crowbar.
you know, like the
Like a
the
big crowbar, which
Is
is
there
big.
like more than one size of a crowbar?
like a big.
Well,
crowbar.
there's a well, no, there's only one side of the crowbar, but there's also only one side of big
Big hands,
crowbar,
I
which is
gotcha.
big.
Big hands. And,
Glad I was corrected on
and
that.
the fourth
The more
guy
you know.
is he's just wearing an actual, like, he's the only one really wearing the helmet, like it's strapped on and everything. He's wearing a construction helmet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And it's got metal plating on it.
Oh.
And he's the only one wearing a different color jumpsuit. His is yellow.
So wait, what was the other color?
The other color was green.
Green.
So the other three are wearing green jumpsuits, and this one is wearing a yellow
So highlighter yellow and chartreuse.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I just want. I'd like to keep an eye on them.
Okay.
That's all. I just like. If this is it caught my attention, I'll be like, oh, interesting.
Oh. I need to, before we continue,
Yeah.
could everyone take one of those pogs?
Yeah.
Oh, these are our
These are your pog points.
pog points.
Here.
I thought it was
It's our
word.
the ghost
PP.
soda.
Yep.
plot point, but close. Ooh, mine are these two.
'Cause
Pick one.
I'll pick Kermit.
Good idea.
You got Kermit?
I got
Miss
Kermit.
Piggy.
Oh,
I got Timon and Pumbaa.
meant to be. Oh look,
Yes.
Beauty and the Beast.
you get
Oh,
one
sure, I'll
plot
take-
point at the beginning of the game, which I
Sweet.
forgot to mention, and we are using pogs for plot points.
Oh, was I not allowed to say that person's name?
What person's name? Kermit?
Yeah.
Kermit's not a person.
You're not allowed to say Kermit, and you're especially not allowed to sing the iconic song.
Oh, I won't sing for you, period.
No, I think you can say Kermit.
Oh yeah, we perfected it last time we were together.
Anyways,
What was the
now
other
that everyone's got their plot points.
I'd actually do a Kermit impression really quick if that's cool, just to be real.
No,
Okay.
it's not. All right. Anyway, so you see these guys, and you want to keep an eye on them.
Yeah.
Do you have anything that would help you keep an eye on them easily?
Well, I'm wearing glasses.
Oh my god.
So wait,
I mean, you don't need them.
wait,
but
is he dressed up as himself, Spider-Man, or Peter Parker?
I'm Peter Parker.
Peter Parker right now?
I'm not in like a cosplay or anything.
But you could be, and
I
it'd be
could
no big
be.
deal.
I like to appreciate everybody else's cosplays, and I've gone up to each person I see. I'm like, that's really good.
You don't want to one-up anyone by having the real thing?
No.
There was also that one time you went in your actual Spider-Man
yet.
costume somewhere, and then everybody was commenting on how bad of a replica it was, and it just sort of like turned you off.
Yeah, I really.
It was so mean.
They were right, but come on.
Cosplay community is brutal.
What a roast. What do I have? I have. Would this be under my spider powers?
Could be spider powers, could be
Anything.
technology. I'm just wondering if you have anything
Binoculars?
like some tech. I don't know.
Special binoculars?
I mean, I probably got a little. Well, I don't think too much of them at the moment, so I'm just gonna keep my eyes on them.
Okay.
If they get more suspicious or whatever, then I have further things I'd like to do.
All right. Okay. As you watch them while you're waiting for Harry and Mary Jane at one of the shops, they walk into an area that you know is Camp Spoopy
Oh my god.
from the old newspaper comic,
Chestnuts?
The Chestnuts.
Yeah.
Great.
Yes. The main character's ghost dog, Spoopy. Yes.
This dog is very spoopy.
Yes.
Spoopy ghost dog.
I liked it better when it was Frickalodian Galaxy.
Can he go on tall bunions?
There's no tall
We can't
bunions.
keep
No tall
doing
bunions?
this.
There's no tall bunions.
I was gonna say, why don't you say tall Funyuns? And I was like, wait, hold on, that's another brand. That's another brand. Ah.
All right. Oof. All right. Oh. Okay.
Small bunion.
No. Still, it's not. That's not part of the Chestnuts brand, so I don't know why you're
I
trying.
mean, it wasn't.
He's just trying.
That's in Duluth,
Thank you. I am just trying.
or is it Duluth? I can't remember.
Is it $5?
I don't remember.
Spoopy
Small
for
bunion.
Actually, I want to go over to him.
You want to go over to them?
Yeah. I'm like, I do appear around and I look to see if Harry and
MJ?
Harry and Mary.
Harry and Mary?
That's going well.
That's what I gave her a middle name she uses all the time.
If Harry and MJ. If Harry and MJ.
Good
uh,
save.
if Harry and MJ are like, on their way back or
Just call them
anything,
Mary.
I'm just like
Yeah.
looking. I'm
Mary
like,
and HJ.
hello.
No, just Mary.
And if they're
together
Looks
and
like they're
doesn't have to remember
preoccupied.
sweet, I'm just gonna go over to him, be like, oh wow, hey, those are really great costumes. Those are awesome.
One of them peers down at you and says, "Yeah, thanks." I worked really hard on it.
It looks great. I mean, like, if you don't mind, I work for a newspaper, and I pull out my camera. I'm like, can I take some pictures of all of you? It's like, we're probably going to be covering this whole like cosplay event and everything. It's really cool.
I mean, we're on our way to do something. We don't. It's about to close soon, so we need to. Sorry, we just gotta get going.
Cool. I mean, if you don't mind, I just want.
And one of the other ones interrupts. He's like, "Man, back off. We're on our way. You're holding us back."
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll just get away. Are you like from an anime or something? I'm sorry. I don't really.
You don't recognize us?
No,
we're the Wrecking Crew.
Oh, okay, the Wrecking Crew. And I just want to, with my camera like down, like around my neck, I'm just gonna like take a couple like snapshots of them.
All right.
Like,
they
gotcha.
huff and keep walking.
All right. Can I take out a little like spider tracker and just like throw it on?
Sure. Make a roll.
Okay.
Do you have any cool skills?
Cool skills. Yeah. All right. First roll of the game, everybody. Time to check out my cool skills. My cool spider skills. So, let's see here. Would I use a distinction for this? I do have. No. Maybe. I could. With great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah.
Okay. So using a distinction, so with great power.
That's vague enough to work literally anywhere.
Yeah. Anytime you use any power.
Anywhere you're trying to do anything good or bad, that comes into play.
I have a responsibility to follow up with the Wrecking Crew.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And so with great power comes great responsibility. I can't remember. Okay, it says a D4 or a D8.
Yeah,
so a D8 if you're doing it positively, or if a D4 if you're doing it negatively to yourself. So if it's negative for you, then it's a D4. So this is definitely going to be a D8.
This is a D8, yeah.
If it's negative, you also get a plot point.
That's right. Oh, plus 1 PP.
Yeah.
I saw that. Okay, cool. So there's that, and then I have...
You're also solo, right?
I'm also solo, so that's a D8.
Take your solo dice.
I never want to be solo.
Are you alone? Solo? Oh.
Oh my god.
Real sorry.
I thought I was over it.
Oh.
Yeah. Spider Tracer.
Oh, is that on there?
Yeah, it's a special effect.
Weavers.
Part of my spider powers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Spend 1 PP.
Stop.
Or use an effect.
Plot point.
Or use an effect die to create a traced complication for a target. You may track that target anywhere until the complication is removed or enhanced senses is shut down. So it's part of my enhanced senses.
Okay.
So I use enhanced senses, which is another D8.
All right.
Stacking up these D8s right now. D8s. And then I guess I'll invoke the special effect of Spider Tracer, and I'll spend my 1 PP that I have.
Plot point.
If you're gonna roll, you don't have to spend the plot point.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Oh, or an effect die. Yeah, that's right. Cool. I do have an effect die.
You will.
Great. And then I do that, and then the last thing, I don't have my suit on right now, so I can't use any of those. And then my specialty, covert expert.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
Or tech expert.
They're the same?
Yeah, they're the same. Doesn't matter. It's another D8.
Sweet.
I'm just blowing these D8s right now. I mean, rolling these D8s right now.
Plot point.
Which one are you trying to get it on?
I want to get it on the one with the different color. Like the one
that's in yellow?
Is that Big Hands?
No, that's the one with the yellow and the helmet.
Oh, I want Helmet Guy.
All right.
Helmet person.
Helmet Guy.
Yeah, because Peter Parker's read comics before. He knows the one that has a different color costume is the leader.
Yeah.
He's at a convention.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm doing some rolls. I'm doing some rolls here.
A little ignorant on the anime, but everything else he's good on.
Yeah.
So I rolled, and what's the next part?
So you pick 2 of them to be
'cause this
your
is very
total.
Wait, I have it here.
And then you pick 1 of them to be your effect die, but the effect die doesn't get rolled again. So you want to set your only D8s, like making it the lowest one's a good call. And then that's exactly what you want.
So I want this and this, and then...
Yeah. So this is your result. So
okay, my result is 14.
14.
And then he's gonna roll against you.
Yeah, I just.
And then if he rolls less than you, guess what? You win.
Oh, snap.
Wow.
And if he rolls more than you,
I win.
Well, this game's easy.
See, no, it's not on my character sheet. Spider-Man always wins.
I don't think that's on his character.
It is. Nothing bad has ever happened
Only
to
for a
Spider-Man. Have you not seen the Spider-Man movies?
There's a montage playing back in my head.
Let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna roll. Okay, so if I use these two, that is 11.
So I beat you by 3.
You beat me by 3. So you succeeded, and then so are you going to spend that plot point to your 1 plot point?
Well, the effect is you can either spend a plot point or use an effect die.
So I'll use an
Oh,
effect
that's
die.
why he
so
rolled.
you use your effect
Yeah.
die to. Okay, so yeah,
So it's a
It's a
D8.
D8.
D8. So your D8 effect die is now the
Tracked complication.
trace. Yeah,
Whatever.
Trace
complication.
complication. Cool.
All right. So now you, because you're tracing that one, anytime you want to do something against them, you can roll that D8 again. You can add that D8 to your dice pool.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll just put that over there.
So that's an extra die for you, and that is a complication for the future.
Great.
All right. And then you let them walk away,
Yep.
and you go on.
I go back to
With business?
Harry and MJ,
All right.
and I'm just like, just having a good time at Mousa.
All right. Then, out of the corner of your eye, you see a person appear out of thin air. You know who this is.
Does it go like? He's like,
No, they just appear.
oh, okay.
Yeah. It's Loki.
No puff.
Oh, it's
I
Loki.
thought it was Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
I did too. I was like, is this
I
me
mean,
or
really, it
no?
could have been Doctor Strange.
I think it could have been Beast.
No. No.
That's the most
I
likely
think there's
answer.
oh no,
Beast.
there's 2 here that can't teleport.
Tear through the, space.
And
You're
just
so
the,
strong.
The puff of smoke will be the difference.
Yeah,
Right.
that'll be
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like door, puff of smoke from
Okay.
nothing.
Now
all lock.
Loki is there.
I immediately want to. I want to get into like one of those cheeky little photo booths that like they have for people at malls. I'm gonna like get inside of it really quick. Is anyone in there? If they are, I'm gonna be like, oh, sorry, and escort them out.
No one's.
Okay, cool. So I get in and I like peer around, and I'm just gonna like.
Oh, I thought you pulled me in there with you so
No,
we could
I'm
take
gonna.
good photos.
I'm gonna
Loki!
change into my Spider-Man outfit, which actually is like super easy because I just like push a button and it goes over my entire body because I'm Iron Spider, baby.
Yep. That's right.
All right.
Forgot.
Spider baby.
And
Iron Spider baby. Wow.
I like that. Let's get that variant cover.
while Peter is turning into Spider-Man,
Sorry.
Loki, you appear in a mall. You're on the first floor, and you're looking in a pretty wide doorway into what looks like an amusement park.
Okay. Camp Spoopy?
Camp Spoopy, yes.
Of the Chestnuts game.
Oh my god.
Yeah. There are civilians, regular people, and also people
Otherwise known to you as victims.
in superhero costumes walking around. But you can tell by their physique that these are not the same superheroes that you normally fight. Except maybe that, no, they're not even. It's too tall to be Wolverine. Yeah.
That's
Was
the two
it physique or just, professionalism of the costume?
A little bit of both. Yeah.
Okay.
Not quite made out of the same material. A lot of
polyester going on?
yeah, a lot of polyester. Yeah.
That doesn't work for a whole day of crime fighting.
No. It doesn't breathe well.
No.
Yeah.
Doesn't dry out well. either.
We're teaming up with Loki the Tailor here.
I'm always well dressed. Haven't you noticed?
Yeah, it's actually true.
Oh,
So
I thought that was magic, not
you know what you're looking for is here
no one asked you.
somewhere. But you're not quite sure where.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'll start with the Chestnut Gang Forest of Camp Spoopy.
Yeah.
I am in regular, normal Midgard clothes. Nice tailored black suit. That way I
Okay.
don't stand out
Sure.
too much.
Yes.
Although I'm always going to stand
Except
out because
as
I'm
Spider-Man.
lucky.
Also, the popping out of nowhere might have attracted
I mean,
a little bit
honestly,
of
if you
attention.
showed up with your like regular Loki costume, people would probably just be like, that's dope."
Yeah, I do have that option. If I wear the helm, I definitely would get some photos. Because the quality of costumes here is...
Yeah, you use magic for your costume, you cheater. I say as I
You touched the
kick you.
buttons.
Did you make yours or Stark?
Wow.
Ooh,
I could have.
dunked.
Okay, fine, I couldn't have.
I'm still working on that high school allowance.
I'm in college now.
Let's see. So,
So even less money because there's...
Loki, you also recognize, you see, as they begin to split up, the Wrecking Crew,
Okay.
because their powers come from an otherworldly, something you're familiar with.
So I can sense a presence of power.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you just kind of recognize that they have that power, and you see them split off in different
Into the
directions. Yeah.
I'm gonna follow the wrecking ball.
All right.
Just
Follow the wrecking
because it's impressive.
All right. Doctor Strange.
Do I get anything more from my meditations other than vague feelings of danger and team?
No. What you do get though, you get to teleport into the Mall of the United States of America
Okay.
with Nightcrawler and Beast.
Oh, they're going
Cool.
in tow with him?
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, is this he came to get us and then brought us there, or he teleported all of us there at the same time?
Like, because you can't tell.
I'm just like, I need
Everyone else
you.
Yeah,
and the
I
guy
just
over
wondered,
Because I haven't done a
and
scene
just-
yet, so I don't know. I mean, if my character knows things I don't, I'm cool with that.
Correct. What do you
Yeah.
what?
It's like life, right?
This is
Right,
this is
yeah.
actually a good question. What do you think happened? Did he come to see you, or did he just like he needed a team?
I kind
and-
of feel like Beast and Nightcrawler were doing something,
They're
and
Snapchat
then all of a
buddies.
sudden he gets a telepathic message from Strange. She's like, "Are you busy?"
Oh yeah, a little bit busy. Yeah,
Okay, so not really. Great.
I'm
and, just,
actually fairly busy.
and just teleports everybody to the
Who are
wall.
you talking to? Oh,
They're talking to each other.
we're yeah. Okay.
Have you met the doctor?
No. Hi.
and
Kurt, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
It's all me. Starbucks?
let's see.
Star Sucks?
Yeah, where in the Mall of the United States of America do you
Are we like in
do
the
you
food
bring
court?
us?
I've been imagining a food court.
I would love a food court.
I'm gonna look around. Do I see anything obviously like? Do I see Loki?
Uh,
How could you not?
right. Yeah. I mean, Loki's only trying to look fitting in by wearing regular clothes, but otherwise,
Just very magnanimous. You can't take your
you
eyes off.
still look like Loki, though. Like anyone who is familiar, like any superhero that's had dealings with Loki would recognize Loki. So I think yeah, you would recognize Loki.
Okay. So I look around. You ask me that, and I'm like, pretty sure we're here to deal with that.
I understand.
Oh.
There are a lot of people around. Do you think maybe we can get them to a more private location? Can you like
Like
I'm
a
into like
photo
a
booth.
yeah, put like a photo booth or something. It's a good idea. I just gotta know it.
I'm looking around for the nearest photo booth, and I'm going to try to forcefully teleport Loki into said photo booth. That also happens to be the one that's
All right.
in.
Yeah, we can do this.
Meanwhile,
That's a very comic booky coincidence. I dig it.
I want to charge for the photo booth, hoping that when Loki gets there, I can just grab his neck and hold him there,
Okay. Like,
just so we can start talking. You know,
Oh.
with us in control. I mean, I don't know. Like,
I'm gonna crush his trachea. Just so
no, I don't want to
just so
hurt him
we
at
can
all.
start
I
talking.
just wanted to know that we're in control.
That seems like a very cordial.
You're establishing dominance.
Yeah.
Okay, so Doctor Strange shows up. Yeah. Doctor Strange shows up and sees Loki and is immediately like, that must be why we're here. Go ahead and
Way to hold a grudge.
make some
Let me
find the
Yeah.
stuff they use in build your dice pool, and you can build a contested dice pool.
I would like
To
to point
counter.
out that this is the second roll of the game, and it's already PvP.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
This is how it has to start, though, because we are.
It's not meant to be harmful.
We are with Loki.
Yeah. It
We all
would be
know-
weird to. I mean, maybe it wouldn't, but I think it would be weird not to.
I'm enjoying your.
If
You
it's
guys
any
can't give me a
consolation-
fourth chance at
If,
this point?
I was gonna say, if it's any consolation, I hate Doctor Strange now.
Oh, okay.
Like that just happened.
Just kind of kidnapped you.
Is that because he could teleport, like, just by
Better,
learning?
yeah.
He can teleport you against your will, which
Yeah,
is
okay.
like.
I'm
so-
just like,
yeah.
but huh?
I guess I'm immediately part of a team.
I am solo, which I'm a 10. I'm
My
always a 10.
distinctions. I'm gonna put this under Earth's Arcane Defender because
Okay.
Loki.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's good.
Is that just gonna be the thing? Because Loki?
For like the
the
next
start,
15
for
minutes.
the start.
pretty
All
much.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
We gotta odd couple this
Yeah,
stuff
don't
for a
worry.
while,
Yeah.
and then
I need to
Supreme
make this last like
sorcery.
2.5 hours.
And teleport. Okay, I got my pool.
Cool.
I don't need to spend anything, right?
I build against that. So what do you got all there?
I've got all of my power set stuff. So
Yeah,
I
you
know
can
what
build a
would-
counter to. So what would you use to
So you get the free
not be
at the top of your
knocked
thing.
back
What are you
by-
trying to do?
So I'm trying to forcefully
Oh,
teleport
into
you.
the photo booth, yes.
Yeah. So are you trying to resist?
Try not to be teleported.
Doctor
gonna
Strange
roll.
is using magic on you.
So
Okay.
you can probably use, I'm assuming, solo,
Yeah. 10.
enhanced reflexes, and sorcery mastery would probably be
So
the three.
8.
Let's see if you feel like flying right now.
I've got subsonic flying.
That would be just fly out of the way of it, but
I mean,
you
it could
can-
just
yeah.
teleport
You
too.
can-
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that seems to be the theme
Yeah,
here.
D10,
Teleport
D8,
out of the teleport.
D12.
Can you do that?
how many times do you use?
So you got solo. Do you want to use any of your distinctions like?
And I'm gonna go as God of Mischief.
You got
You
a
got a
mischief
mischief?
at work.
Yeah.
At a D8.
So it would just it'd
Another
D8.
D8.
you can borrow whatever you want from him.
One of mine.
Two.
These are my D8s. Chris, can we just say like I'm doing what I said I was doing, and then like we'll be affected by how this turns out, or should I roll something?
Oh, we're gonna deal with their thing first,
Aren't you getting
and then
teleported too?
No,
So-
just you.
No,
Just me.
so we'll figure out how your thing is affected when they're
Great.
done.
Just trying to get you out of view of normal populace. So
So I've got
D10, D8, D8, D12.
a D12.
So take one of your D8s away. There you go.
All right. Ah, no, that doesn't count.
doesn't count.
Sorry.
And the panic begins.
I've got 5, 5, 3, 1.
So
I think I win. So you pick two.
Pick 2.
5, 5, 3, 1.
Pick 2 as the lowest or highest?
Highest.
Pick 2 to make the highest.
Say
number.
2 will be the number, the number that you like use, and then 1 will be your.
You have to set the
dice.
one
effect
aside.
die.
Oh, right. That's an opportunity.
That's an opportunity. But because I'm not involved in this part right now,
You don't get to fuck with
I
this
think
at all?
I'm gonna let you. So,
So like we can take the opportunities against each other,
yeah.
sort of.
Well, yeah, with this ragtag team.
So I'm gonna do this then because I'm pretty sure my roll beats hers outright. I rolled a 20 with a D10 effect die. What?
Oh,
So,
Jesus.
yeah.
All right.
D20s aren't even in this game. How the hell? Well, this
So I'm
is
gonna
gonna
say
go
after
swimmingly.
in the midst of Peter putting his
Wait,
suit
how
on,
much more did you get?
A lot.
like 10.
Like 10?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you can actually
It's 10
use
versus
you
20.
You can actually bump up your effect die by 2.
Really?
Why?
It's already a D10,
Then you can add another one after you bump up to a D12.
so
Well,
it gets a D12 and a D4.
the GM's
Yes.
not for me. Or the watcher's not for me.
That's really ridiculous.
Okay.
This is.
So-
I guess I'm taking a photo.
Yeah, I guess if anything were to happen to you with that sort of result, you should be glad that it's
It's just a photo.
specifically.
So.
It's just you're gonna go to a photo.
All right.
now.
Dr. Strange
Hopefully
got the
that's
jump on you. You weren't ready.
So
You're
you get
distracted by
yoinked?
those.
I was distracted
Wrecking
by the
crew.
really good Loki cosplay. With the
Oh,
giant
yeah.
helmet.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
There's always
Yes.
one.
There's
Yeah.
always one. That
you
one's
found
my
it.
That does
pick.
fit under his
Yeah.
arrogant.
Definitely
so.
gonna shapeshift into a cosplay contest judge. Let that happen.
But yeah, I will actually. Yeah, it's weird because activating opportunities is. I would give you a plot point
for you to do
for
something.
me to put something in my doom pool.
So I need
But
another pog?
if it's against you two, I think you just get a plot point.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Cause
So I guess I get another pog.
yes.
No.
Wait, wouldn't it be
So just-
Katie that gets a plot point? Because you'd be activating it against the person that rolls.
Oh,
She's the
yeah.
one who rolled a 1.
Yeah.
So.
I'm the one
Yes.
who rolled
Yeah.
the one.
Okay,
Yes.
so
I was
Katie
like,
gets
this
Good
is
point,
really
yes.
not,
Thank you.
not my
Yeah.
game. All right. Next to not Kermit.
Typically, there probably isn't player versus player in this game.
Yeah.
So right now we're
Just
in-
real quick.
Yeah.
We're
So
ironing
you
out the
get,
kinks.
yeah.
Yeah.
Weird flex, but okay.
I didn't think to look up player versus player before I started.
I should have known.
Of course,
I'm
we
here.
would break it, within the 20 minutes
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
That's
starting the
also
stream,
partially
so-
my fault.
Well, it's because we all play along so well.
Okay. So, Doctor Strange forcefully teleports Loki into this photo booth, and now Loki wants to, or
Beast.
Beast wants to.
I want to run,
So-
and I just want to grab Loki so we can talk
Okay.
without Loki getting anywhere.
So
All right.
Loki
By the
also gets
throat?
teleported and
it's
immediately
gonna-
sees
They're-
Spider-Man in the photo.
Yeah.
Here's
Loki-
the way I see it, if you don't mind me spinning a web, if you will.
That's fine.
Oh God.
Yes, we have 2 more hours of this.
I'm tired already.
So, to avoid any more rolls, because this is going to be chaos for a moment,
That's fine.
I think Loki appears in there, and it's like we're kind of like on top of each other, and like it freaks me out for sure. My suit just gets like done.
You sure you're just not into it?
I'm not really sure.
I could be, but like, and it's like immediately like, oh geez, and like my spider sense is like going off the rails, and like, and this. So from the outside, you just see like a bunch of shaking, and it's like flashing, and then Beast like runs in there and is like also in there. So then like
Yeah.
the camera's on the outside, it's like, and the inside, it's like all chaos, and all of a sudden it just cuts to like. The as it comes out, and you see like a bunch of like pictures of Loki and Spider-Man fighting, and all of a sudden Beast is in there.
So for a
The
second,
new
it's
photo
like a
booths, you could
cartoon
print
booth
more than one.
where it's like flipping around
Yeah.
and like bending and
Wait, hold on. Okay, stop. Everybody stop moving.
I've stopped.
Beast?
Whose
Spider?
hand is where?
Does
Ask me.
Does Beast
Sorry.
know?
Nightcrawler and I are
Yeah.
standing next to each other like, I wasn't expecting that.
No, that was weird.
Are you here for him?
Yes.
Yes, us too.
I thought you were here for photos with the cosplayers.
You're here for photos with the cosplayers.
No.
You're here for photos with the cosplayers.
I don't take photos. I don't know what you're talking
So
about.
what's the camera in your hand for?
There's no camera in my hand.
I don't think this is good.
There's no camera in my hand. I wouldn't have a camera in my hand. I've never held one in my life.
I can confirm that I've had many fights with my friend Spider-Man, and he's never held a camera. What are you doing here?
Yeah,
Loki.
Loki, what are you doing here?
What brings you to the Midgard?
I don't need to tell you what I'm here for.
I think you do. And now I want to put my hand around Loki's throat. I think you want to tell us something. Loki, come on. Just a little something.
I am here because my father sent me to reduce my sentence.
And how are you going to do that, Loki?
By finding something.
Is this a dangerous thing, Loki?
Of course not.
Are you going to break the world with this thing, Loki? Are you going to kill people with it?
At this
I'm
point,
thinking about it right now.
I don't like that.
At this point, Nightcrawler has walked to the outside of the photo booth and is just like leaning against the side of it, and as people are like staring, like listening to the really deep growly Beast voice, he's just like, "Hi."
How did you get in here, Loki?
The same way most of us got here, teleporting.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't do that.
Yeah,
So-
that's unfortunate.
Then don't teleport. Don't take
So
pictures.
you teleported into a photo booth? Like, what are you?
Oh, that was the doctor.
Oh, that was not me.
Who?
Doctor Strange.
And
I'm
the,
gonna like poke
The
my
wizard.
head out.
The wizard.
as he
is
says that, the curtain
Yeah.
the curtain pulls back and he's like, okay, can we discuss this somewhere else?
No, I think we should all step in the photo booth. It's not cramped at all. Yes, please, somewhere else. I'm taking up half of this thing. Like,
There's still photos being produced.
because I can't not hit the button.
I just kind of I let the curtain drop and shake my head. I need some food. Where's the food court?
I'll walk out and
Seventh floor.
I will walk out
Seven
and I want to
floors.
drag Loki out by the neck if he's not gonna fight it.
It's
Weird
like-
flex, but okay.
I mean, you can.
I'm into
You
it.
can
All
fight
right,
this one.
we can go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm clearly
So-
not
Just
gonna
for
fight
security,
the
Loki.
dude that looks like the blue version.
I'm
of
gonna
my brother.
stop Beast for a second
Yeah.
and be like, hey, we haven't already drawn attention to ourselves because luckily there's some sort of a cosplay thing going on right now. So how about you get your hand off Loki's neck and just keep an eye.
just in character.
I'm sorry, what?
just in character. It's normal. I'm not really
Yeah,
this is not truly
I'm pretty sure if anything kind of looks like violence, we're gonna get security on us real fast.
Or
so.
some really big fans.
You're right. I put my arm on Loki's shoulder and let him know that I can squeeze much harder than I am.
I'm into it. Pull my hair.
No.
Food court.
Food court.
We're going to a food court.
Beast is
Legit go to a food court.
Let's see.
BDSM?
Is it?
Oh, don't awaken something in me, Doctor. You can't turn back from that.
I am also food. There we go.
Clearly.
Do you have a section that you're looking at that's called food?
Yes, it is literally a section called food.
Oh.
Well,
I wish we came up with names for the food court now.
There's Taco
see.
Ball. For one.
There's the Chestnuts Party Garden.
Okay.
You can get some ice cream. There are funnel cakes. And there's some screaming.
Is it
my
like
fans.
roller coaster screaming? Is
Or
there,
like fans crazy over one particular.
Does it sound like danger?
That's a good question. It might sound
Spidey
like
senses?
danger.
When did that make his Spidey
so
sense go?
I also have mystic
Oh, yeah, do you have, like,
senses.
spidey
Does anything in the
You have
area
spidey
trigger
senses?
that for me?
I believe so. Yeah, you would. You could definitely tell there's more magically empowered beings in the area.
I'm a menace expert, so I'm just going to go ahead and say I could tell the difference between these screams.
Yeah,
Definitely not.
Yeah,
good.
you definitely can.
Also, I'm
Yeah.
very smart. Can I tell the difference between these
No.
screams? Okay. Well,
I'm kind of dumb.
I mean,
there would
actually,
be, to be left
in
dark.
Beast's case, Beast and Nightcrawler might be able to tell the difference.
okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's the blue hair.
Are we all in agreement we should run directly in that, direction?
That's the intelligent thing to do. Just
Yeah.
run in and hit things.
Well, I didn't say hit things. I said run in, get a look. I hear screaming.
So you're
Doctor?
going to run in and not hit things?
Well, I don't know yet. I'm going to run in. I'm going to look. I'll assess the situation.
The screaming is coming from multiple directions.
So you guys immediately focused in on me,
three,
but you
maybe four
didn't notice the
directions.
guy with the big wrecking ball and strange people.
I'm gonna web sling away immediately.
here's a good one.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna go towards one of them, as I go away, I'm gonna call back and be like, check out the other ones.
All right.
I'm going to go one of the other directions.
All right. May I assume you are
I'm
heading towards the one that you traced?
Sure, yeah.
Just spider
Yellow.
traced?
Yellow.
Yes.
I will follow Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler. I'm so
Call me the
sorry.
Nightcrawler because I can't.
Nightcrawler.
I guess I'm crying. So this is like a huge mall. Like
This is huge.
This is like
it-
7, 8
yeah.
stories.
Is there like something I could stand on at the very top near the roof, like a rafter or some
There's
scaffolding or
multiples.
something like that?
You can probably get up there. There's also
Like
there's
light.
there are support beams because in the park area where you're hearing the screams coming from, it's a big open area in the middle of this mall, so it needs a lot of support beams. So
Oh, okay.
the center of the dome doesn't
Sure.
crash down on all the people.
So I wanna like teleport from beam to beam until I'm as close to the source of the screaming as I can be, but like above it.
All right. I'm actually going to roll a d4.
84. That's a big number.
How many did we say were in this group? The weird construction dudes?
There are
people?
4.
Yeah, there's 3 with the green and 1 with the yellow.
We got wrecking ball, giant hands, yellow
Crowbars.
suit.
And you're going towards a different direction than Spider-Man.
Yes.
And crowbar.
And I'm following along the floor, Chris. And
Okay.
just like going as fast as I can and just like weaving through the crowd, trying not to hurt, like run into anybody.
Trying not to instantly kill somebody by crashing into them.
Exactly. I'll jump over people if I have to, but I prefer to just run around.
So I'm left standing there in the middle of the food court with Loki, trying to think, oh god, I can't really let him go.
And I'm not wanting to run into this massive crowd anyway. I'd rather just
Okay.
supervise and see what pans out. So pretty much it's
I start like half-heartedly flying towards one of the other directions they're coming from.
All right. So you're going a separate direction from Nightcrawler and
Yeah.
separate from Spidey.
Mhm.
All right.
How many directions are we?
3.
There's 3. Okay, so we've now covered
Oh,
3 of them.
I would like to still continue following
okay.
Wrecking Ball.
Cool.
All right.
Which I think is the way that Spider-Man went. So you and Spider-Man
No,
made the same
I
direction, or-
thought Spider-Man followed Yellow Suit.
Well, but Yellow Suit,
But all 4 of those
they're all
people were-
together,
yeah.
presumably at least.
I
Oh,
thought they all
you said
split
those
off.
people were
No,
coming from
No,
Loki's
he said they all
direction.
Yeah,
split
they're-
off.
No,
Oh,
no,
Loki saw them split up.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
So
Yes.
Spidey is
Gotcha.
tracking the
Yellow
one,
suit guy.
the yellow suit. I'm tracking
Gotcha.
Wrecking Ball, and then that's what I'm trying to figure out. Crowbar. What did the other guy look like? Crowbar, Giant Hands, and someone else.
So
Crowbar, Giant Hands,
Let's
Wrecking
see.
Ball, and
Helmet.
and helmet.
Helmet and
Helmet,
yellow
yeah.
suit are the same.
Helmet and yellow suit are the same, so that's only 3.
So
No, like Crowbar, Wrecking Ball, Giant Hands,
And
helmet.
Yellow Suit.
Yellow Suit helmet.
I thought Helmet was yellow suit.
Helmet and Yellow
Suit.
Suit is one.
Yeah,
And then
Helmet
there's
is Yellow
Crowbar, Wrecking Ball, and Giant Hands.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
These are not names. These are descriptions. I'm just throwing that out there.
These are their
Out of context, that might get a little confusing.
Good descriptions.
That's why I'm trying to write this
No, I
down.
get it.
Crowbar and Giant Hands.
Okay. And so Beast and Nightcrawler together. Loki's going one, Doctor Strange's going one, and Spidey's going one.
I'm going after Wrecking Ball. He doesn't seem all that intelligent, so.
Wow.
Okay.
He's gonna come at him like that? Mm-hmm. All right.
Like a
Just
Wrecking
Loki.
Ball?
Oh my god.
Can I get a point for that?
Yeah, here you go.
I missed it.
I do want to say, Jonas,
Yeah?
your little wisecrack about getting out of the phone booth, or the phone booth, getting out of the photo booth. I was just about to make that. If
Really?
you steal a joke from Spider-Man,
Yeah, it does seem weird that Beast would make the same joke as Spider-Man. That, I mean, you know. Sounds like
just don't let
Spider-Man.
it happen again.
It's contagious.
No promises.
I'm fairly certain.
No,
So, at this point, because you're all split up. See, when you asked me at the beginning if we were doing, or before the stream started, you asked me if we were doing initiative the way it is in the book. We are.
Okay, cool.
We absolutely are, because it would get way too confusing if I didn't, especially with y'all split up like this. So, what we're gonna do is one of you is gonna be first, and then we popcorn. We the first person chooses the second person chooses the third person, and if I go last, all of my villains get to move at the same time. So,
All right.
And the last person can also choose to go first the next round. So letting the villains go last isn't the smartest idea.
yeah, that's true.
So you would go first and then, or you would
Wait.
go last and then first, like right
Correct.
after, basically?
Yeah.
We get a choice of whether.
Yeah, so at
Villains
any
go
point,
first?
if you like, he's gonna pick who goes first. So
Okay.
let's say he picks me, and then I take my turn, and then I say, okay, now it's Katie's turn.
All right.
And then you go, and then you can pick anyone to go next.
Okay.
That hasn't already gone that round.
Yeah.
So there's still the limitation of one turn per round. But at any time you can pick
The villains to
watcher.
go?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have everyone's names here,
Oh, that's clever. I'm
and
acting like I didn't notice it the whole time.
I was just wondering why we weren't lined up properly.
Oh.
I thought he was trying to keep track of
Oh, yeah.
our names.
Oh.
I was like, he's got it all wrong.
Mine's right.
He has our names over his computer.
anyway, who wants to go first?
I'll go first. I was the one who.
Yeah, you left
said-
first.
you
Yeah,
left
Spider-Man
first.
left first,
So I'll go
and
first.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you find yellow jumpsuit and helmet guy. He is Where is he, actually? That's a good question.
We're just pulling up Google
He
Maps.
is... He is by a large ride that looks sort of like a tree, but instead of branches, it has swings that are spinning out like that.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
This
It's
is
the fight meeting tree.
And he's like,
this is gonna go well.
God, all these.
oh my god, there is a small bunions thing here.
Okay, so I'm taking William's joke and Winter's joke now. Anyone else want to think of a joke so I can say before them? Is
Nope.
it- No? Okay.
Never. Not for you.
If you do, just let me know and I'll predict it. I'll try. I'll do my best.
We'll warn you.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay. So, and on top of the tree, there is a little bird sitting on it.
A woodchuck?
They're like a fake bird.
Yeah. Well, yes, it's
The whole
too.
thing's it's a ride.
Yeah, it's a ride. The bird is too large to be a real bird. It's a statue. It's not even the right shape to actually be a bird.
Gotcha.
It's a very stylized. It's in the same shape as Spoopy the dog. Spoopy the beagle.
Oh, interesting.
This is you recognize this. It's shoot, I had a name for this earlier.
Stockwood.
Ironwood, thank you.
Ironwood.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Or iron stock.
Iron stock.
Iron stock.
Iron stock.
Iron stock.
Yeah.
Iron stock. Iron Stark. Iron Man. Tony Stark. I've solved it.
Anyway, and a helmet guy is down in the crowd going through the line, just like picking people up and tossing them off to the side.
What a jerk.
What do you do?
I'm gonna swing in and kick him
Okay.
real hard in the chest or something. And when I go in to do it, I'm gonna be like, careful for falling objects.
So you're quipping.
I'm quipping a little bit.
Quipping a little bit.
A little bit of a quip. Toothbrush. So this week's sponsor. No, I'm just kidding. So I guess I will do.
So I'm alone.
I'm alone. And so Spider-Man. No, I'm with my friends. So
Are you still?
I can add Wisecracker. Great.
Yes.
And that's not just my name that all my friends gave me.
All your two friends?
Yeah, that you can't remember.
Mary
the
and
names.
Harry? The judges on the Great British Baking Show, Mary and Harry?
Let's see here. I'm going to do superhuman strength. There's also swing line. No, I'm going to do superhuman strength because it's a higher die. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to use... None of those make sense. Okay. Acrobatic master. Okay. Because I'm swinging in to do a flying kick here, so that makes sense to me. Okay.
I rolled a 12.
That's not good. Wait, I also rolled a 12.
Oh.
But I did roll a 1.
Well, it does.
Do I can get rid
That
of
is an
that?
opportunity for me.
Oh, it is.
So I can.
Like any one I roll, you get an opportunity, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, yeah, so
Yeah.
I rolled a 1.
Unfortunately, I did not roll any ones for you, so you
That's
don't get
okay.
any opportunities. But you get a plot point because I am adding a d6 to
Wait, I
my
can just keep the one you gave me as a joke.
Oh, yeah.
my doom pool.
Okay.
Is just
No.
increased by 1d6.
The Deadpool?
Oh, no.
Not the Doom
No,
Pool.
not the Deadpool.
The Deadpool increased by one.
the dude.
Can I use the one that
The
has
people
my effect die?
No.
I can't.
Nope.
Oh.
You cannot use the one for anything other than
What I've
putting it
been
off
trying
the
to be
side.
lately.
Yeah.
So
So,
I rolled a 12.
you rolled a 12,
We tied.
and you don't have any more die to use as an effect die?
Wait a minute.
Oh, you could add that to your roll because he was traced. So,
Ooh.
Oh, nice. Okay, 15. Never
Oh.
mind.
Wrecked.
all right. Yeah.
That's right.
And
so 15.
15, and what's your effect die?
My effect die is a D8.
A D8?
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, you beat me, so my effect die doesn't matter.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What happens from here?
And so, I mean, you knock him off to the side, and you can use that effect die to either
Give him stress. Create an asset.
What would an asset be?
An asset's like if you're gonna trip him onto the ground, you can. Red, correct me if I'm wrong. That could be like portrayed as an asset, which means that until they fix that problem of being tripped on the ground, other people can add that die to their rolls against that person.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah. Or you can add your
Or
dice
I
to the
could.
roll against that person.
Yeah.
Then I want to do an asset. Then I want to like knock him to the ground. And the asset I guess would be that he's prone. Or something.
All right. So that can be a D8 that you add to a later roll.
A D8 that I had to later roll, and that's what I'm doing. What's the effect die do again?
The effect die is how much. So that's
So
effective.
this is the asset that I've created, which
Yes.
is a D8 that I can now use on different rolls against him.
Yes.
Cool.
When you use the fact that he is prone.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Using the fact that he's prone.
Cool.
You knock him
kinda
down,
neat.
and he says, "What? Spider-Man?"
That was a perfect impersonation of how they used to say that.
Yeah.
What? Spider-Man?
That was also a perfect impersonation.
Wait, here, let me do one.
Good job, man. That was the best one so far.
Oh.
It wasn't.
All right.
You got that little voice in that body, huh?
Ron Howard voice. It wasn't.
And also, by the way, assets can I think they can be used by anybody.
So you can. There
Or
are
is
two
that just
kinds of
complications?
assets. If you put an asset on an opponent, they can be used by anyone.
Okay.
But William can also give an asset to an ally. Then only that ally can use the asset, but they can use it on anyone.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
okay.
I am so glad you've read the rules more recently.
Oh my god.
I can't wait for that video.
All
on
right, so
Friday.
that's the end of my turn, right? That's all I can do. I do like one roll kind of thing, and,
Yes.
and then I popcorn it to someone else.
Yes.
So like,
Yeah.
I'm standing over him currently, and I'm
You have anything you want to say? He says, "What, Spider-Man?"
what dumb guy.
Oh!
10 out of 10.
What is it?
And then I'm gonna popcorn to Loki.
Hey, Loki. So you find the guy with the wrecking ball, and he is. Where is he?
Where did he?
Is he on his wrecking ball? Just like.
Does he use it like
Naked,
status?
swinging around.
He is by a large, inflatable playhouse
Those guys?
that's in,
do.
that's in the shape of
Stretching.
Spoopy the Beagle, sitting atop his ghost doghouse.
the
And
doghouse.
and he is harassing the ride runner operator.
Operator.
Thank you. Ride operator.
I wasn't one of those ever. I'm so not good at this. Let's see.
Is he like harassing the ride operator? Like,
Yeah, like how are we harassing?
like punching him in the face, or is he like, I
He's
want to
like-
go first?
he's-
Yeah. I'm sorry, it's 3 when I really piled up 2 chairs. Can we
Yeah.
get the front seat?
He's got the Karen haircut.
He's still got the wrecking ball on his shoulder, and he's picked up the ride operator in one hand.
He wants to see the
And-
manager.
Yes, he wants to see the manager. He absolutely wants to see the manager.
Does he have the haircut though?
Well, he's wearing a
No,
helmet,
he's
so-
wearing a helmet.
That's true.
Oh,
He might have the
yeah.
haircut.
It's probably full blown Karen.
I
Oh,
forgot
yeah.
about something. I did not make distinctions for the scene, so
So we'll do it now.
I thought the blow up and
crowded.
Crowded.
It's a convention. At a
Yep.
mall.
Crowded is reasonable.
Crowded.
And is this for the entire scene that like we're all sharing, or for Loki's?
For the entire scene.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Crowded, and
It'd be a really
anyone else
sad
have any
moment if it
suggestions
wasn't
for
crowded.
distinctions like like hazards, like rides that are still running.
Oh yeah,
Hazards?
Hazards, like yeah.
Yeah.
So like if you get knocked into like the enclosed area where a roller coaster is going and the Batman ride kills you.
Yeah. So these distinctions can also be used along with the distinctions, your own distinctions. So there, got it.
Nice.
Crowded.
And what would that?
and
So
hazard.
just
Okay.
that
So
would be.
yeah, if they're negative, they're a D4, and if they're positive, they're a D8.
Oh, okay.
Just like ours.
So
So
figuring-
effectively, if they're used against you, like if you're using them against yourself, it's a D4. Or if you're using it against,
And if I use it against myself, I get a plot point.
Yep.
I get a PP.
yes. Okay.
Okay, so because it's crowded, I also clearly have brought way too much attention to myself and really don't want any more friends. I decide to shapeshift into yellow suit dude because I did notice they were together, and the one not matching everyone else is usually the leader.
All right.
So I'm gonna
That's
All right.
use
Yeah, wow.
beguiling image.
Oh, that is really clever. It's almost like you're like a god at this, like a god of like some sort of clever sort of mischief.
manipulation.
God
some
of
sort?
mischief.
Mischief and Lord of
Visation.
Lies.
God of being mischievous. How does that sound? Is that a good?
Yeah, I think
So-
that's it.
So you guys gotta help me with this with all the
So,
dice. I've
so
got
your solo, so you'd have D10.
solo.
And then
Then we've
So
got.
what are you
doing beguiling image as
The
a
character
special
makes an attack
effect.
against you.
Shape shifting. Oh no,
Oh, yeah, so you're using
shape
shape-shifting.
Solo.
and
So
then
you don't
So
have
I
to
need
use
another
beguiling
10.
image until someone tries to hit you.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So here's.
So I would say if you're just trying to like influence him under the guise of being
It's
this
not a
dude, I would say solo.
I'm
One of those two.
Lord
One
of
your
Lies.
distinction works.
Because obviously I'm trying to
So
make him think that I'm
D10,
something that I'm not.
D8, D10 for shape shifting, and then I
Cosmic?
don't know. Are you intimidating him? You could.
No, I'm
your-
trying to get him to stop harassing
So,
poor
yeah.
Karen's minion. At least to find out, like, what are they here for?
So, yeah, I
'Cause
guess it would
think
just
I'm
be-
still trying to figure out what I'm here for.
I guess it would just be those three, in addition to whatever,
So we said 2 10s and an.
and 2 10s and a D8
And an
from your
8.
distinction.
Okay, let's hope this goes better than last time.
Okay, so I need something for like brains.
You sure? I mean, you're our wrecking ball. I'm not sure he's.
Would Menace
Yeah, but
Expert
you-
come in here?
You're not a
Or
tactic,
Mystic
right?
She's not
Master?
intimidating him.
I'm
Sure.
trying not to intimidate him
Yeah.
because I want him
Sure. Okay.
want him to think that I'm yellow suit dude.
That makes sense.
Because I don't think he's smart enough to pick up that he probably wouldn't come back for him.
Let's
Doesn't
hope
look
he-
like I have any like seeing through. So let's see. Maybe science
I
master.
picked something good to do. I'm so proud of me.
I'm just gonna go crime expert. So 3 dice. Awesome.
Crime expert.
All right.
I got
Ooh,
an 8.
I
a
created
4,
an
a
opportunity.
Hey.
Oh, that's good for you.
6. Oh, okay.
So
So take your 2 highest,
Okay.
your D8.
it doesn't have to be your highest if you want
Right.
to use a higher effect die, but having a higher total makes a better chance of success.
Yeah. In this situation, doesn't matter.
Well, sorcerer's power when creating magic-related assets. That's what I'm doing, right?
Yeah.
For the disguise.
Well, if,
Add a d6.
Or-
if you win, you can add an asset, right?
if you're adding an asset, so
if I win this roll.
if you win the roll and you want to create an asset, yeah,
Okay.
because you can create an asset
The
or a
asset wasn't the
complication.
flare thing, or that was flavor.
Yeah,
Flavor was the thing.
yeah.
Sorry, still new to this.
Yeah, so much.
We all are.
Yeah.
This whole group is new to this game.
Yep.
Because that'll.
So I would say
played
after
twice.
you
After-
you successfully do something,
hopefully I successfully did.
this will
something.
then give you an asset
So-
being a wrecking crew disguise.
Do I want that 4, or should I just go with the 8 and the 6?
No, go with the 8 and the 6 because
Okay,
this is your
8 and
effect
6.
die.
All
The
right.
number on the effect die doesn't matter.
All right,
Just
Okay.
the size of the die.
So
that's what she said.
I rolled 11,
Yes.
and I have a D4 for effect.
So I have, let's see, math 14.
Okay,
And a D10 effect die.
and a D10 effect. All right, that's good.
For me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Loki also has that opportunity now.
Yes. I need a pog,
Okay, so
right?
opportunities, when I roll them, you have to spend a plot point to activate. And you can activate them to create... what can you create with? You can create stunts and... shoot, now I can't.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Should be right here on this sheet.
Action.
I don't think opportunities is on the sheet.
Yeah, I don't see him here.
It should be. Okay, what are the things you do when you...
Also, this book doesn't have a glossary, which is insanity. Like, who makes a book without a glossary?
Chaotic evil.
Speed, stress.
Or just...
When Watcher rolls opportunities, step up a push, stunt, asset, or create a resource.
Okay.
Lasts one scene.
Okay.
Is this all one scene, even though we're split
Yes.
up? Okay.
Yeah.
It's basically one scene until somebody wins.
So it's that multiple camera one thing.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
The Michael
So-
Bay jump cut scene.
So, if you use a plot point to create a stunt or a push die through this way, they will be created at a higher level. So a push die will be a D8, and a stunt die will be a D10, unlike the normal D8.
And she gets to
D6.
roll that and add it to her total?
You can, or you can hold it for your next roll.
So what would be
Oh,
considered...
that's also a thing you can do with plot points, separate from activating opportunities. But with plot points, you can add more dice to your total, add more effect die after you've rolled. So
Okay.
those are just more things you can do.
So I don't have to do anything at this point, right? I just...
You don't have to. Yeah, you
No.
can just.
I'm
If
not
you wanna
sure.
just-
I don't really want to do anything more fancy in case of tipping off the dude that I'm not
Okay.
yellow
Yes.
suit guy.
All right. So you disguise yourself, and are you going to approach him and say anything?
Yes, I want to know why he's drawing attention to himself for whatever reason he's here for.
You told me yourself. We need to get the Infinity Stone by any means possible.
But what made you come over to Camp Spoopy in the doghouse?
We did. Well, aren't.
Did it really think that it would be here?
I don't know. It could be anywhere. Where did you look? Did you find it? Ah. And he stomps away. He starts like he like throws down the guy that the operator that
Karen's minion.
yeah, Karen's minion.
All right.
And he just like breaks through the door that of the operating
Console.
Thank you. Just and storms off. He's like, always breathing down my neck.
All right.
Would you like to popcorn it to somebody or me?
I will popcorn it to...
Nightcrawler, Beast, Doctor Strange, or me?
I'm gonna go Nightcrawler.
So,
Alright.
All right, Nightcrawler. So you are going after one of the green jumpsuit guys. The one with the big hands.
Giant hands. Yes.
Giant
the
hands.
handyman.
Yes. And
Well, I don't get those super cool pun reactions. Come on.
You didn't hear how many times I breathed out through my nose. I was like, that's how you know I thought it was really
Can you
funny.
do that one more time? Okay, stop now.
I really hope it gets picked
okay.
up.
And you were teleporting around, and you find Big Hands just standing in a like practically a lake of water, and as logs come down this log ride, he just catches them and throws the people out of them, and then tosses the log to the side and waits for the next one.
I didn't walk into this building, so I don't know what outside is. That
True.
sucks.
That's true.
Where can I take him? that's
Well, you're
not
up
here.
right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take him to you. I mean, like, go to him and then bring him back.
Is there
to
a
you.
place for me to put him up here that isn't like where people are? And
I
also,
thought you were
like,
like,
they're-
on, like, rafters or something.
Yeah, that's
They're
what I'm
like,
trying
Okay.
I don't know if it's rafters or if it's like
floor.
support. beams.
Oh, sure.
It's a huge.
there's
place.
mostly
Yeah.
support beams because the area goes up really high.
Got a big
Uh,
dome.
Is there like a rafter thing for lights that like exists up here?
Or is it a big skylight, if I remember right?
I mean, if we're talking about the source,
Like-
the original that we're parodying here, it's a big old.
Yeah, it's a
dome,
big
but-
skylight.
Yeah.
And of course, each floor has their own lights, and there's open areas to each floor that look out upon this. So if you're trying to, let's see,
I say get him on the roof through the skylight.
Is it a skylight?
Yeah.
So I can see the roof?
Yeah, you can see
Oh,
the sky
dude.
outside.
But then how are you gonna get there?
We don't even know if I'm going to find the same guy. I'm just running in the same direction.
You could like Donkey Kong it just all the way up there.
That's true. He could just Donkey Kong it all the way up there. Are you confused?
This is my D6.
Oh, that's that why it's huge.
Yeah, I've been wondering where it went.
Sorry, buddy.
That's okay. No, that's fine.
Here's your D8.
Sweet. Oh, thanks. I lost this like a month or two ago.
Yeah, I've had it for a long time, and I've been wondering.
It's the one that's very similar to your set, but more beat up.
but larger.
so yeah, you teleport him all the way up and just hung him up near the.
Oh, I could hang him off
never
of
had
something.
that
That's a good idea. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
That's a great idea. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I don't know.
So,
On the stream. I'm gonna buy more
Yeah,
dice.
so how do you want
all
to
right.
use
So
it?
I'm solo right now.
Okay.
So that's D8. I'm using teleport.
I'm also
is
solo.
A
So much
D8.
teleporting.
I'm not using my sword.
At least we know travel won't be a problem.
Neither of those are useful now. All right.
So I'm hiding from him right now. And then after I'm gonna basically jump down, teleport, wrap my arms around him, and then teleport again to get to the
Okay.
ceiling. First of all, is that something I can do in one action?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is you grabbing him and teleporting is effectively.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is. It's not so much an action as it is a panel or sets of
Done.
panels.
Okay.
So it's just
Like a maneuver, kind of.
sort of. Yeah, it's like a
Sure.
maneuver.
Sure.
Maneuver.
And then, so can I use Acrobat Master for my specialty
Sure.
dice? Sweet.
I think I spelled that right.
This one.
Probably not.
D8.
It was close.
And then I'm using Hold On Tight,
EU.
the special effect Hold On Tight, which is
okay.
the thing that allows me to teleport other people.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if you had a thing like that.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I actually take a physical stress. I'm the first character to take damage in the
Oh,
whole
wow.
and I did it to myself.
Okay.
That
Here
does
we
sound like
go.
something Nightcrawler
Let's
would
go.
do.
Yeah. It also would
likes
be
to
wildly
suffer.
OP if I could do that without taking
Like
damage
that.
because
I'll do that.
I could just do it to everyone.
Yeah.
Be like, this fight's over. Everybody's in a different place now.
Yeah.
Bye.
You teleport them all up really, really high and then drop them.
I got an 8.
I got a 13
Dang.
This went well.
Oh.
with a D8 effect.
Cool.
So you grab him and teleport, and you get one teleport up, and he just breaks out of your hold immediately and lands back on the ground. And I would say he tried to grab you when he broke out. Like, he broke out and then tried to grab you.
And like pull me down with him.
So I will give you your physical stress is at a D8.
Okay.
So he like twisted your arm as he broke out and tried to grab you,
Man,
but he didn't drag you down with him, and he doesn't still have a hold on you.
Cool.
giant hands put up a fight.
So I'm still in the air. Right now. Or did I land?
You can you can end up teleporting somewhere else to get to not fall to the ground, but yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna teleport next to Beast.
All
Or
right.
like, ow, your turn. But I'm gonna make it your turn now.
Okay, my turn. Okay, he sees you
So
up
not
there,
your turn. Yeah,
and
like your turn.
he is.
I want to be clear really quick. Behind Beast. Not next to him, not in front of him, behind Beast.
Okay, so
Beast is in between me and the opponent.
Yeah.
So
I am
you
sort of
teleported
shielding-
behind Beast, and obviously your teleportation makes a sound and has a smell, so he can obviously find where you went.
That's super fun.
And so he will also see Beast.
Hello.
So he sees Beast and Nightcrawler. And
Sees Nightcrawler's middle finger come up from behind Beast's back.
90.
he's only
curious
got 3
to
fingers,
see how
ain't he?
far.
Isn't
there's
it
still a
always
middle
one in
one.
middle?
So yeah, it would be like this.
Let's see. So he was able. He was able to get close to back.
Just looks dirty.
Like
Yeah.
he landed on
I'm sorry,
the ride.
everyone.
You didn't have to point it out.
He landed
Sorry.
on the slide of the log ride, and there is another log coming, and he is going to grab it, people and all, and throw it at you,
Oh,
Beast
cool.
and Nightcrawler.
So I roll to defend against this.
Yeah, are we both
you
rolling
both
against
can.
it?
Yeah,
Okay.
you both can roll
Save
against
the
this.
people.
Well, now we get to roll Buddy.
How many people?
So
Because Buddy is there?
Yeah.
there
My buddy's
are. Think
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure there are 6 people. There can be 6 people on
No,
this
I can't do
ride.
anything about that.
So
Okay.
there might just be 5. Maybe one person is
Did
alone.
someone ask for the driver's seat? Someone always does.
I want to be the front of the log ride.
Yeah.
I
wanna
want the
get
first
hit with
of the Watcher.
Solo. Let's get a D8
Are there
for
any logs
good old
left
farm
on
boy.
the ride?
Log throwing. Good old farm boy.
I thought that was more like a lumberjack thing.
I mean,
Farm boy.
did you see Captain America in that Avengers
Oh,
movie?
yeah. Who didn't see that?
Why? What did he do?
He totally ripped that like third log in half. It was
Oh my!
Remember that?
Where's a gift?
Let's do this super strength.
I remember when a strong man grabbed building and helicopter at once and then did a bicep flex.
Yeah.
Oh, there was that too.
I remember
Okay.
that
So,
from something.
Chris.
yes.
No, here's a thing.
Oh, and I'm gonna use crowded because
I'm looking at distinctions. So what I want to do is catch the log and just
Okay.
and, like catch it and hold it above my head with the people still in it. Okay, that's my goal
okay,
here.
that's what you're gonna try.
And so what I'm looking at the distinctions I could add. There's genetic activist, Renaissance beast, and smartest man in the room.
Renaissance.
I don't fully understand Renaissance beast. I assume it has to do with like him being cultured.
Well,
but-
yeah, you're a Renaissance
just
man,
like
except you're
bears.
beast.
But okay, cool.
Yeah, so you're like a jack of all trades practically.
Then, can I say genetic activist because I'm defending my fellow mutant behind me, who literally teleported behind me, and I'm catching a log that's being thrown effectively at him?
Sort of.
Or would I have to be like knocking him out of the way to justify that? Or like, because I guess, 'cause I'm trying to save the people as much as us.
I guess, yeah, you're trying to save the people, which
Yeah.
would be beast proving that mutants
Yeah.
are good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, genetic activist,
Cool.
sure. Yeah.
I like how
that.
he hit on a justification that you hadn't mentioned. And
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
No, that's really good.
The whole time.
Tabletop role-playing games are about working together.
Ooh, well, I didn't roll great.
Except for right now.
It's just a more complicated game of yes.
Okay, I created an opportunity, just so you know.
We just
Cool.
figured all the characters
So
that
either
work
you can
so well
activate that.
together.
Yeah. What I'm doing is I'm just trying to like jump myself on top of the log. I'm assuming Beast is gonna catch it, and then I don't have to. It's like if you don't succeed, I'm
right.
screwed.
Teleport.
So I'm just gonna teleport on top of it, and if anybody like gets like launched out, I'm gonna try and grab them.
Okay.
Smart.
So I rolled an 11.
I rolled a 10.
Oh.
I rolled a
So-
12.
All right.
What does that mean?
Well, I think
Wow.
one person flies out of the log ride and you catch them.
Cool.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Teamwork.
Sweet.
Or buddy work?
Buddy work.
Buddy work.
Good buddy work.
But because
You've been funny.
you did not succeed, I am going to
You got a splinter.
give you the complication. Let's see.
Hands full.
Yes,
That's pretty
hands
good.
full.
Because I feel like I caught this thing, I can hold it here, but I'm not like.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
focusing on being in control of it. I can't just like set it down super easily, I feel
Okay.
like.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have my hands full until I figure that out.
Yeah.
You're like Zelda in the original
Yep.
game.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. And I'm gonna pop it over to Doctor Strange.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
The wizard.
So, you were going after the last one.
I have a
Which one
question really quick. When you have a bunch of different enemies in different areas and they're all doing different things, when do they go?
Whenever you pop it over to me.
Okay, but
Like you pick one
Or
to go.
at the end.
so because
So you just pick one of the enemies to go whenever we pick you.
I
as the
thought
watcher.
that
I thought it was just
Oh.
only one turn.
Yeah, I thought
for
it was
the
one
villains.
turn and it was all of them
no.
to go. Okay.
No.
No.
that's also
So we have to
what
pass it
That's-
to you
okay,
4
yeah.
times.
I think it would only be one turn
that's
if
a good
all
point.
of them were in one place, but since they're not.
Well, no. It's there's a turn for each separate villain.
Okay.
Okay.
so clearly
Unless
okay,
you go
yeah,
just on one.
yeah.
Unless you go.
Unless I go last, then they all go at the same time.
And then they all go again.
Well, they can. I don't see why you wouldn't. pick
No, I don't. Because it doesn't exactly work like the regular popcorn.
Okay.
So.
Oh, the Watcher
all my-
can't do that?
Yeah, the Watcher can't do
Say
that.
popcorn.
Cool.
that. Fair enough.
I got all right. So Doctor Strange, sorry.
Yeah.
Take
So
it away.
there's 3 more, and yeah, to be honest, I guess when you send it to me, you should probably designate which of the villains you're sending it to.
Yeah.
But since we were
I've got
with
their
you,
Yeah, I
guess-
was. You got it right.
Yeah. Okay. So, but yeah, there's still 3 more of me that need to go.
Yeah, you still need crowbar.
Yeah.
Technically, Wrecking Ball still needs a turn.
Yeah. Speaking of Crowbar, Doctor Strange, you see Crowbar.
Yeah, what's he doing?
He is at.
Opening up boxes.
He's in the stock room, putting his weapon to work.
He's getting all the Christmas decorations ready to go.
This wasn't a person with a crowbar for hands, right? They had
No, he
crowbar.
has a giant
He just
crowbar.
had a giant
Crowbar
he
for
just has
hands,
a
wrecking
giant-
ball for hands, and big hands for hands.
Yeah. and helmet for
And
him.
helmet for hands.
Helmet for hands.
Only
Okay.
one of those was true.
So you find yours at a carousel.
Okay.
Aw, I'm jealous.
Yes. And
Like one of the classic, like 1800s one. Those are so pretty.
this one's very colorful. It looks like a regular merry-go-round, but it's like got the colors of the United States of America on it.
Okay.
Yep. So it's those colors.
Oh, so
'Cause it's a-
so it's probably shut down.
It's
am
the
I right?
it's the mouse.
I think he gets a point. For
Yeah. Can I give William a cog for that? I know he already has 2.
He needs it.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let's give Spider-Man a plot point for the player.
For his fourth wall breaking quip. Well, Spider-Man said that through the
You know what?
panel.
Give it back. You're not Deadpool.
That's
No.
true.
That's fine. I don't give it.
Or am I?
Okay, so he's at a carousel.
Can't do
He's
that.
at a carousel, and he's used the crowbar to stop the carousel as it was like going.
So he, like,
it's-
shoved it down
like-
through the floor
Yeah.
of the carousel?
Yeah, just underneath the side, and the carousel's music has is skipping, and
Slowing down and speeding up.
and a lot of kids are really disappointed. They're like, "Oh!" But then he climbs on and is going through, like, pushing kids
I
off.
thought he was going to say he climbed on a horse.
Yeah, and then he picks up the crowbar and starts going again. No,
horse.
It's pretty.
And now we're playing Red Dead Redemption.
So it's stopped, and he's on the ride going between horses, just like pushing kids and
Jesus.
their parents
God,
off
okay.
the horses.
This is the worst guy.
He just really wants to ride Mr.
I really don't
Jingles.
feel so bad for what I'm about to do to
You're
him.
on my horse.
Mr. Jingles is popular.
so has he noticed me?
No.
Okay.
He's looking for something.
I'm gonna use my supreme sorcery to use a little telekinesis
All right.
to just put pressure on his carotid and just hold it there
Choke him
until
out.
he passes out.
Okay.
Sleeper hold.
Yeah, telekinetic sleeper
Alright.
hold.
Fair.
And that's not even like that's not a choke out. That's like the choke out is like lack of air. You're
That's like I'm squeezing your
stopping blood
artery.
flow. Yeah, you're stopping blood flow.
Exactly.
Messed up.
There's 2 ways to choke a person out: stop the blood flow and stop the airway. The airway is more dangerous.
Learn this much, this and more on QueueTimes.
Weirdflex.com.
I know,
Sorry, don't go there.
I know
Where we
that.
explore all the horrible dark things that superheroes could do to you with their powers.
Yeah, that are never in the comic books because they're wildly OP.
You know what's
It's all in the
interesting?
fan fiction.
I'm not entirely sure this group has a leader in the actual comics. This is me admitting I don't know much about the Wrecking Crew of the comics. But based on whoever designed the power sets for these guys, I would guess that the one Doctor Strange was fighting was the actual leader, but I made the
Crowbar?
other one the leader.
Oh,
Only based on the fact that this one has a higher solo, the rest of them have a low solo.
Oh
That
yeah.
would make sense.
But yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so
I guess we'll find out in the comments.
Oh,
sorcery.
violent tendencies, misogynist, and once fought Thor and won. All right.
Wait,
What?
say that last one?
And what?
Once
You
fought
mean
Thor
these- I'm
and
gonna say
won?
lost.
Won.
Wand?
Won.
He won.
W-O-N.
He
W-
Oh,
Won.
one and one.
One.
Oh, oh,
I was like, what?
I was reading it as a name.
oh, that's really funny. I didn't realize you were
Thor
the name. I
and
thought you
won.
just. I heard the right sentence, but I didn't believe it.
I
Okay.
didn't.
I still don't.
Let's go
actually.
with.
Okay.
I don't know if any of these would work right now. I,
Wait,
Thought
can we
Thor
say
and
it
won.
one more time
I'm-
just to get it right for all of us? Say the last one.
once fought Thor and won.
Oh, okay.
and one.
And won.
One fought Thor and was victorious.
Exactly.
Is that good? Is that good? So,
One fought Thor and,
And
did
beat
not
him.
lose.
Did
I'm
not
adding,
lose.
I'm adding a D4 to this for misogynist because he's obviously like picking on women and children.
Okay.
And that allows me to add a D6 to my.
Great.
Wow. All right.
Yeah. So my doom pool is growing. Is all.
What's the highest in your Doom pool right now? Is it still a 6?
It's still
Oh,
six.
yeah, they're all
Okay.
D6s so far.
Cool.
Because none of you have rolled any opportunities for me.
You're welcome.
I rolled one.
Well, yeah,
I
you rolled
did.
one. And that's when I added my first D6 because I want to add some and then increase.
Didn't I have
gotcha.
a?
You
Yeah,
rolled,
she
but
did
when
one
you
too.
were
Oh,
against...
against him.
yeah.
That's right.
Right.
Okay, anyway, so against you,
eventually
let's
get
see,
used to
I
this.
guess,
Or I'll get used to it in 1 week.
Okay. So I'm gonna build my-
godlike strength.
Oh God. Okay.
Let's do that, yeah.
Come on, wizard. What are you gonna do?
Godlike?
So I
Stronger
got
than I.
solo, former
I am but
surgeon,
superhuman.
supreme
Former
sorcery,
surgeon. What are you gonna
and
do with
medical
that?
mastery. Anatomy.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, the sleeper hold there. Yes.
Absolutely.
I kind of got better at remembering once we figure out the
man.
dice what we're doing.
Yeah,
I
don't
keep
think-
between him setting it up and figuring out the dice,
I was like,
forgot
wait,
what
what
the
are we
actual
doing?
action
Yeah.
was.
That's
Yeah.
the problem I keep having. I'm like, what are we rolling for?
Changing the thing.
I can't think of a reason to add combat, menace, or crime expert to this.
I mean,
Yeah. He's not. It's not.
it's kind of
combat.
difficult to
Yeah, it's
It
not
is.
combat, and,
And
it's
it does
against
not-
magic, so
Yeah.
crime and menace wouldn't...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it's
Looks
a
like
good
you'll just
fight.
die
then.
then.
We're screwed. It's okay. It's fine.
And by
Sometimes
good,
you get
I mean-
screwed.
I mean,
Super
some characters in Marvel are just
lopsided.
screwed by magic, so it
Okay,
happens.
so let's
Some people
go
are in
with
it.
this. All right.
Are you gonna keep just rolling those on your hands, or are you
I
gonna?
rolled...
He likes the sound.
I rolled a 9.
Shaky, shaky,
I
shaky.
rolled a 17.
Oh, pff.
How do you keep rolling so much?
Oh, you have a
my
D12?
God.
We found the
I had
Sam.
no D12s.
My,
We found
my
the-
supreme sorcery is a D12.
You
Wow.
should see him as
So-
GM. It
You have
always
a
sucks.
D12? I don't even have one.
Yeah, I maxed at D10.
Oh, whoops.
I marked a D10.
Hold on. Let me re-roll.
I have a couple 12s.
I rolled a D10 for one that's supposed to be a D12.
You all? Do you have D12s? Yep. Okay.
I have 12.
All right.
Okay,
I
that's
see how it is.
that's better.
That's why you want us to play Beast and Spider-Man, Chris. I get it. I get
But
it.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So total 17.
I have D10s.
And my total is actually 14.
That's pretty.
Okay.
Strong.
So it's not as bad, but I
Right.
still lost.
So, but it's a D10 effect die.
D10 effect die. What's 7 minus 14 is 3? So okay, so not 5. All right. D10 effect die.
Not 3,
Oh, I keep.
not 6.
Yeah.
Well, it is 3.
So what do you want to do with your D10 effect die? You didn't roll any ones.
No.
You sound so disappointed.
2 and
You
3.
rolled ones. Come
2 and
on.
3.
Come on.
I just want him to. I just want to make him unconscious,
Oh yeah, that's right. So
and then use telepathy to figure out why they're here.
yeah, okay. So yeah, let's say Yeah,
So you
for
can-
a
you can
D10,
do-
I think.
Doctor Strange is
you have
overpowered.
telepathy.
You could do a complication, which you could like knock him
Yes,
unconscious now
complication.
if you want, or you can add a D10 of stress to him, which means if you do damage to him 2 more
Right.
times, he's just out of the scene.
Right.
And he used
That's
to be
true.
the leader, so,
So those are your
do
two
it.
options.
So
I feel like
let's say
Doctor Strange
for-
wouldn't have any compunction about just taking him out. So
Yeah.
I thought he would, since he was a doctor and do no harm.
So-
And also that D10, if you give it to him as stress, you can
on,
use
you're
it.
right upon
Anyone
this
can use it against him moving forward because it's
Yeah.
just like he's physically weaker now.
So, like,
you-
okay, so yeah, that's just let's just do the stress then.
Stress? Okay.
Cool.
So, yeah, stress. So he's at a D10 for his physical? Because that's a physical.
Yeah, that would be
physical.
physical.
D10 physical stress. All right. I'm going to put that here.
So
All right.
Barbara is on.
And who do you want?
Oh, and I'm gonna go ahead and bounce it to Hard Hat.
Hard hat. All right.
Ooh, I should
So
change it
hard
to
hat's
hard
against
hat.
Spidey.
On the ground.
Yes, he is on the ground. So he is knocked to the ground. He's like, let's see, Spider-Man, you need to get out of the way, or you're gonna get squashed. That's what he says.
Well, at least let me outside.
because like a bug.
Yeah,
bug
like a
joke.
spider.
The two
When
bugs.
a spider's
Uh,
here.
Get a paper towel.
Yeah,
That-
at least get a paper towel.
Bring me outside.
So I am solo.
And then squash me.
Solo.
All right, so I'm gonna start getting ready to roll the
I'm
defense. But
gonna do D8 for drill sergeant. You're gonna get squashed. And so
are you kidding me?
you had a D8 for being on the ground.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna.
Are you okay?
Let's see.
Jonas, is this paint supposed to burn my skin?
Yeah, let's
No.
take.
I feel fine, but I also, I don't have it as close to my face as you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Let's see. So that's not something. Yeah, that's not something I can use.
It's meant for
So-
bodies. It's meant for hair, but like your hair's on your body.
Right. True.
Oh, don't let Kareem use. It'll burn his skin. Right.
So let's add a D10.
Let's keep that in mind for next time.
Superhuman
Yeah.
strength. Yeah, the power set's definitely the other guy. Oh, the other guy's just the strongest. He's the bruiser. Doesn't make him the smartest. So the
True.
leader would be smarter than strong.
In an ideal world.
In an ideal world.
Right. But again.
Let's see. Does he have anything else? Okay, no, not that one. But let's add this D8 for Menace Expert. Yeah, he's just trying to tell you to go away, really, right now. So I am Solo, Drill Sergeant, Menace Expert. And I'm gonna roll that. Whoop.
It counts.
I'm sorry. His turn is to tell Spider-Man to go away.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
How do I defend that? Let's see here.
Roll for sass.
Hold on.
Yeah. You have a high sass dice.
Well, that D4's gone. Let's use this one.
You could just like punch him.
Okay.
As a
Same number.
defense.
He's like, go away, and you're like, nah.
Could that be a thing I do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Web his stupid mouth shut.
Oh, that's great. I love
Yeah,
that.
it's not so
Yeah,
much. It's not like in D&D where you're like, oh, I need to resist. It's just straight up. He did his thing.
I was
Now
thinking more of Fate Core.
it's
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not like fake
Yeah,
horror.
You're not direct. It's like you're doing something, and one will.
It's less of an attack and a defense and more of like
Attack and
a scene.
an action and a
Whoever
reaction.
wins,
Yeah.
whoever wins is the
Yeah.
one that comes out on top. So you can still do damage and
Yeah. Which actually, now that I think about it, that's how it is. That's how they're worded in the book. Is I'm using an action and you use your reaction.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So anytime you're in the defensive, you're reacting.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And you can do it theoretically as many times as you want in a given round, as long as you can justify your ability to do it.
Yeah.
Which I specifically looked for in the book.
Like how many times you can react.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so then I can roll. All right, so I've got solo. I'm using a weapon because this is like my web slinging. These are my
didn't wanna
cartridges or whatever.
That.
And then
Okay. So.
when creating web-related assets, add. Is this an asset? No. Would it be?
Well, if you win and you make it an asset,
So when creating web-related assets, add d6 and step up my effect die.
yeah,
That's like. So would I do that now or wait till?
Yes.
Okay.
yeah, because you're creating.
So add a d6 to your pool,
Add a d6 to my pool.
and then when you choose your effect die, it's going to be one die higher than
Oh, okay, cool. Then I'll do that. And then I don't have anything. Would this be like science expert or like tech expert? Oh, that makes sense.
No,
No, with my combat expert.
I could allow that, yeah,
Okay.
because it's your aim
Yeah.
with your Spidey's webs.
Spidey PP.
Swebs.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna roll all that. And then
Oh no.
can I use the? Or he's up now, so I don't use that. The thing.
He didn't get up,
I didn't get up, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
use that too.
so
Oh no.
That's amazing.
Brilliant.
So I created 3 opportunities for you.
oh, all right.
God.
I am going to increase 2 of these, and I'll give you a plot point to add another d6 to my thing. So,
That was an incredible roll on my part.
so I now have.
He's just gonna wreck somebody with that doom pool.
I hope.
Okay, so what did you roll then?
I rolled 10.
I rolled 11.
Hey!
Wow.
After all that, you won.
Yeah. Even after all of that,
But
I keep like putting my hands.
I
on
have
Oh.
I have no die for an effect die.
Then the effect die is a d4.
Yeah. So for you, a d6.
So it's a d6.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because I up it, so it's a d6.
So that is an asset. So the asset is webbed,
Webbed, mouth web.
mouth web.
Maybe face
Not
web
to be
instead?
confused with
Yeah,
Morgan
face web, like
Over his eyes,
want the
too.
whole thing?
Why the
All right.
Blinded
Yeah,
and-
face web.
Face
So
web.
he's
And
blind,
silenced.
blind and silenced, and he can't smell.
This is now a MOBA.
You could smell whatever that web smells.
Yeah,
he,
right.
he only smells the webbing.
I wouldn't put it past Peter Parker to make it smell either really good, like chocolatey, or terrible, like
Yeah.
What mood he's in for the day.
yeah, right.
It could
every
smell,
morning.
It could smell bad while it's there, but as it disintegrates, it starts smelling better.
that would be
because he
also-
wouldn't want anyone that has to clean it up have to worry about a
Yeah,
garbage
yeah.
smell.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Peter Parker's so considerate.
Comics. All right, so okay, so I just went.
You did.
So
And only one of us
It's
has.
hard to tell because you took so much.
Dude, we need a
yeah,
whiteboard.
yeah. So it last but not least is Beast.
Beast. Okay, so
last
my
but not least is Beast.
Yes.
so Beast's hands are full because he's holding this log above his head.
Correct.
But since it's so crowded here and people are definitely like running around as there's been more chaos, I assume I can find like a coin or something like it on the ground, kind of near my feet.
All right.
And I would like to. So here's my whole idea. I want to pick up, let's say it's a quarter, with my foot, and because I'm the smartest person in the room and a tech master, I would like to use my maybe enhanced senses to find the off switch for the log ride, and then throw it with my foot at that button
I'm gonna tell
to
you.
turn it off.
It's a big red button.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I hear what you're saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm
So
like.
you can
He's
do
looking
that
for the E stop.
because you're not attacking the bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
I use the Doom pool as my
Okay.
pool, dice pool.
Cool.
I was wondering when that was gonna
Yeah.
be used.
Wait, the whole Doom pool?
The whole Doom pool.
Oh, goodness golly, that's gonna be a
You could create a lot of
Well, I'm
opportunities.
the smartest man in the room,
true.
so.
You could stop the ones going
and
up
then-
the belt, and that's about
Create
it.
opportunities from the Doom
Let's
pool?
see.
Everyone else stepping up.
The
But I can't get to him, which is what I'm hoping.
your hands being full is a D10, right? So I'm pretty sure.
Sure.
So I am also adding that to the Doom pool.
Okay.
Or I'm not adding it to the Doom pool. I'm adding it to the dice pool that I'm
Yes.
using against you right now.
Actually, yeah. Would superhuman reflexes make sense here? Actually.
No.
Okay.
No,
Then
that-
I'll go enhance senses. One, two,
There is
three,
one
four.
opportunity.
Chris, I'd also like to spend my.
Plot point.
So
Wait, no,
But
never
you
mind. I'm gonna
made
hold
an
on for that.
opportunity though.
Yeah. So with that opportunity, do I have to win to then activate it? I know I have to spend a plot point.
You just
but-
you spend a plot point. You
Let
just
me
have to
roll
spend-
first and then see what happens. I would like to roll better.
It's like, please roll to see if we even get it.
I rolled pretty good, so
Okay, then.
you can also use plot points to add dice to your total.
Oh. What would one plot point add? Or like I can add. one of my
It has to be a
things?
die that you already rolled. It has to be
Okay.
part like any leftover from your roll. You can
Okay.
add to your total with a plot point.
Gotcha. So like I have an 8, 6, 4, and 5. I could take 3 of those if I spend a plot point as my total. Like I could take.
Yes.
Okay. No. 14.
14. 8 plus 6 is 14, isn't it?
It's
Yep.
this-
Ties go to the player.
Yeah, you and Ties.
Or I imagine to the person acting, like to the runner.
Yeah.
Could be me in
To
this
the
case.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you win the tie.
It's very close though.
So it is very close. You
I find the quarter and I get it right between my big toe and my toe next to my big toe. I'm like scanning around as I'm doing this, looking around, and I find it, and I'm about to throw it, and I'm like, oh no, wait, it's there. And last second I recorrect and then bounce it off the thing. It zings around and then hits that button.
This is a very impressive shot because I know for a fact that the operations is inside the mountain.
Yep, but I'm the smartest man in the room, so I figured that out and did that. And now my hope is that no one else will be brought to this person to throw.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also be like, Nightcrawler, you can get the rest of these people off of this big log.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you making fun of me again?
Yeah.
Stop doing that.
Sorry.
What
It's just
happened
how I
with the
talk.
accent?
Mine?
I couldn't get it.
Oh,
I was trying to do the I can't do the Nightcrawler accent.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
No Austrian accent for you?
No. I sound Scottish.
Oh,
How do
and
I
then
sound Scottish? I don't know.
I would like to spend my plot point to activate your thing.
Opportunity.
Yeah,
Opportunity.
opportunity.
And can I use this to remember what can I do when I
You
do
can
the
create
opportunity?
a push or stunt die
Okay.
at a step up, so
Cool.
a D8 or a D10 respectively.
Okay.
You can create a resource that lasts for one scene, which is this whole combat.
Okay.
And you can create.
Could I use it?
Example of resource.
Could I use it to?
A resource is your expert master stuff. So you create one of those things.
So like I could create a resource that is like very impressive, like called very impressive because
More
everyone
than
just saw me
your
do this very
coin toss?
impressive thing, and then or what?
No,
Wait.
like your specialties and stuff.
So which like I have.
So you can create. So of those things that you have, you can add. You can effectively add a second one to your next roll.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So you can take one of those and like somehow, you. So like, yeah, you. I don't know. Acrobatics expert. I don't know.
But like one that I don't already have, I would create a new one. That.
No,
Of,
you would.
of the ones on your on your data file.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. When you make your next dice pool.
I can add another one.
Yes.
Gotcha.
But
Okay.
right now you would decide which one that's going to be.
Gotcha. I feel like a tech master right now.
Okay, so the next time you have an opportunity to use Tech Master,
Or maybe
can
acrobatic master?
So many decisions.
That feels acrobatic.
okay.
More than I'm gonna say acrobatic master.
All right.
Yeah. Cool.
So create an
next time I use
Acrobatic
it, I can
Master
do two.
resource.
Cool.
All right.
So hard to decide how to do actions
Right?
in this.
Well, that was my first time taking an action too, so that was a big one. And then I'll. It's you. It's the
Yep,
last two guys.
my
so.
last two, which were
You have
the two fighting
Wrecking Ball, Crowbar. Who was
Wrecking Ball and Crowbar are the ones that haven't gone
I
yet.
think so.
Yeah, they
So-
haven't gone yet.
Okay, so let's go with Wrecking Ball.
He's stomped off after I.
Yeah, he stomped off. So,
He's pouting somewhere.
yeah, he's pouting somewhere. Actually, let's see, where was he? He was at the
Spoopy.
inflatable.
Spoopy Doghouse.
Yeah, so the closest thing, he's gonna stomp off, and he's gonna continue pushing people around until he gets over to where Doctor Strange is,
Okay.
and he's gonna see like
I'm in the air.
the other one gasping for breath
You're still in.
because being magically strangled, and he's gonna look around and see you
Okay.
because there's
And
no
I'm not
like.
really trying to be.
It's not really a
sneaky.
perception check in this
So-
game. It's just he sees you and he'll get to try to do something. So he is going to try to throw his wrecking ball at you.
Okay.
Why not? He's gonna swing that. Swing that wrecking ball. So yes. Names.
Michael.
Do they
That
have
one.
names that aren't Wrecking Ball?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I just assumed these were their given names.
They're the names I've
It's
given.
I guess
point.
now.
Loki would actually know the names.
Oh.
The one with the wrecking ball is named Thunderball.
We were so close.
Pretty close.
Yep.
The one with the crowbar is named Wrecker.
What?
I thought Wrecking Ball would be
The one with the helmet is Bulldozer. And the one with the big hands is Pile Driver.
So they're all real things, and then Thunderball.
Aren't all, never mind. I'm just going to keep that comment to myself. Never mind.
Wait,
Let's see.
Yeah, I
So
want to hear that.
I was just thinking all
alone.
of these terms are probably in Urban Dictionary.
a career criminal.
Discretion is strongly advised.
We're done on the stream,
Do
right? I got some
not-
business.
Any of this up.
Superhuman strength.
Parental controls on Google,
Add a
please.
d6 and step up effect die
Hey,
plus
Google.
1 when adding to the d4.
What's a crowbar?
Thunderball.
Okay.
I'm a Thunderball.
Spend a die.
Thunderball, Wrecker, Bulldozer, Pile Driver.
Sweet. Wait, a pile driver is not like a tool. That's a wrestling move.
Oh, wrecking ball.
Is there a real thing with a pile driver? Is
I
that like
think
a,
it is.
I think it is.
But
Got
I'm
it.
a little bit
Yeah.
afraid to look it up now.
Yeah, now I'm not sure.
I know a third and a fourth thing.
A d10.
Yeah.
What that means, and
Yeah.
D10 for weapons.
Safe search. Pile driver.
is that still a feature?
And
Yeah.
combat.
Pile driver
expert.
tool.
I
That
know
won't
you
help.
never utilize it.
No.
Yeah, I get a bunch of dice this time because I'm using a weapon, which means I get to add from more than one power set. By the way, I don't know if you all remember that, but if you have more than one power set on your character in your data files, when creating your dice pool, you can draw from both. So typically, you can only add one thing from
Pile
a
driver.
power set. So if you have two power sets, you
thing,
get two
right?
things.
Yeah, it looks like that, I guess.
Yeah, it's
For putting pylons in the ground, right?
Well, I created an opportunity for you, so if you want to spend any
Okay.
of those things,
So he's
always
just
thought it was
throwing the
weird
wrecking
that
ball at me.
traffic
he is
cones
throwing
are
the
called
wrecking ball at you. He's like,
like the
he's being
orange
strangled by magic, and he is like, "Where's the magic coming from?"
I was like, what?
That
So
flying.
the one I'm
traffic
strangling is
Apparently it's
or you said the wrecking ball was
The wrecking ball sees the strangulation and throws the wrecking ball at you.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. So I'm going to do this and use
He
this.
told me all the names that went with the descriptions.
Okay.
Now I don't remember.
So, yeah. So, however,
Okay, so I have an
want to
ability
react.
under my power set called Mystic Resistance, but I also
Okay.
have enhanced durability. I'm assuming Mystic Resistance is like resistance from magic things.
I would consider, yeah, typically resistance for magic things.
Okay, so then instead of that, I am going to take. Yeah, okay, I'm going to use solo.
Oh, wow. I should have done that. Oh, well.
That's okay.
So-
So, you figured it
I
out.
don't
have
still have a chance. I'll still have a chance later.
Aw.
Okay.
Hope you
Solo, Arcane Defender. I'm actually going to use Transmutation to, I don't know, like, make my skin more durable or something.
Okay.
I mean, could you turn the wrecking ball into like cotton candy?
I mean, I suppose I could.
That would be very fun.
That would be, yeah, you could.
Actually, yeah, I was just thinking of defending, but no, I'm gonna do that instead. I'm gonna turn the wrecking ball into something else.
Peter
Spider-Man.
Parker. Spider-Man and starts eating it.
I haven't set up the telepathic link with the group yet, so I can't steal your ideas.
He hasn't
that soon.
He hasn't started the group chat yet? Come on now.
We need a group chat.
Wait, am I not getting an invite?
You might.
I might get
We'll
an
see.
invite.
We'll see. Okay. So those three, and then combat expert.
I think Katie's mortally offended right now.
She should be.
Whoa.
It's fine.
Everyone straight out singled me, and you had those
You're
four guys
Loki.
running around.
Combat expert. And then can I throw Mystic Senses in there for
But
shits
the
and
four
giggles?
dudes?
How
I'm
many?
kidding.
How many?
I have a lot of power sets.
You have a bunch of power sets, or you have a
Yeah.
bunch of powers?
No, I have a bunch of power sets.
Did it come in?
I have Disciple of the Ancient One, which allows me to add multiple powers from that same set, which I'm not doing, but it
Okay.
does. And then I have the Regalia, I have like 6
did that in
specialties, my
Spider-Man.
affiliations,
I did
distinctions, all that.
Okay.
So 4 dice.
But don't mind me. I'm just looking up your character sheet.
I mean, go ahead. Like I said, this version of Doctor Strange seems overpowered.
That's right. You had
I
There's
mean, Doctor
three,
Strange is very strong.
There are 3 power sets you can choose from.
It's
That's right.
the
Yeah.
gray hair. Gives you that added
Dang.
bit of boost.
So yeah,
There's some
Solo.
cool stuff in the Astral. Yeah, but you don't. Yeah, so there's 3 that you can choose from, but only 2 of them have useful. Well, there's things useful in the others, but
Right, but I can
Not
apply
for what you're doing.
the affiliations, the distinctions to essentially every role,
yeah,
right?
especially as distinction
Yeah.
affiliation. Okay.
Everything on your character sheet
I
you
just
apply to
want.
everyone.
It sounded like you're
Yeah.
adding a whole bunch of things, and I was like, wow. that's a
No,
lot
I
of
was
stuff.
like, it's a lot of debating back and forth.
Okay.
It's only 4 dice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You should have lied and said it was 6.
I rolled a 13.
I also rolled a 13
Oh my.
Okay.
with a D10 effect.
But
die,
he wins,
if
right?
that matters.
Yeah.
I'm getting the hang of this.
So the wrecking ball becomes
Blue cotton candy.
sure
Blue cotton candy. All right. Is it like
I just catch it.
All right, you catch this blue cotton candy wrecking ball,
Give it to the kid.
and what do you? What
I'm,
do you
I'm
want
like
to do?
floating in midair holding this.
A wrecking
I'm
ball
making
size of cotton
that
candy.
There's nobody below me and I
Parents
just
are gonna
drop it.
hate you.
Okay,
Oh my god,
so
some
a
kids
big
big sugar high.
cotton candy thing falls to the ground.
All the kids that got kicked off the merry-go-round are like,
Super
"Nice."
happy.
Yeah, yeah. A bunch of kids.
It's their
So,
compensation.
This
for getting
weapon's
kicked
just
off the
gone
ride.
now.
Yep.
Buy weapon.
That is a limit.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh, I can add a d6 to the. Yeah, so limit gear, shutting down wrecking ball, and add a d6 to the doom pool. So I can spend a die from the doom pool to recover. So I can get my weapon back if I spend a die from the doom pool. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
have
good to
fun,
know.
Get
have
it
fun
back.
swinging around that cotton candy
Candy.
wrecking ball.
Yeah. All right.
like a
And
pillow
what do you want to
fight.
do with your effect die created?
Oh,
Push, stunt.
actually, was
asset.
there like
resource.
was there like a fountain or anything nearby? Some kind of water feature in the mall?
Oh,
There are water features. Like when you say fountain, do you mean like the small water fountain?
Like a wishing
not like a
well.
drinking fountain, but like
No.
a water
There-
feature.
There is that thing at Camp Spoopy when it was like the little turrets. That,
and
yeah.
and he
There
is
is also
close to
all
those.
red.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I just need some kind of like open water. I want to toss the wrecking ball into it so it starts
Okay.
dissolving.
So yeah, not too far. Not too.
It's not like
That's what I want to do with the effect die. I want to find some way to,
Okay.
to
to
dissolve
dissolve
it.
the
So
wrecking
not too
ball.
far away from you, there is a like. Yeah, this is probably pretty big, like half a football field size
God.
pool of water
I forget this.
In the
is
center
enormous.
Pool of water in the center of a mall?
in
Have you been to this mall?
No.
It's a huge mall.
in the center of this thing. There are
There's a
these
theme park in the
these
middle.
It's insane.
slanted walls with God, I can't remember this very well, but they're effectively kids are shooting water hoses at these things to make stuff move and
Okay.
like get
Oh, like one of
Thing-
those. I remember those
things to go
little
around on it.
attractions.
Okay, so it's a
Like-
shooting gallery. It's a
The
water
shooting
Kinda.
gallery of
It's a
like
water
stationary
shooting-
water turrets. Kind
Yeah,
of.
Okay.
yeah. And
So I just chuck the wrecking ball into the middle of that like little range area.
Yes.
And it starts getting pelted.
yes.
I just want to say I have a pretty good image of what that looks like, but I remember exactly what it smells like.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Now,
I think we all.
now
all
add like
did.
sickly sweet dissolving cotton candy to
Is
that.
that smell?
Right. Ugh.
Do me
All
a
right.
favor. Don't explain it to us.
So I guess is that a
You ever been to Raging
complication
Waters?
or a
I think that weapon's just like,
Ever been to
gone.
Raging Waters?
de-weapon?
I mean, yeah, he can't
Disarmed?
use his weapon anymore.
Now
Okay,
you know
so
what it is.
yeah, let's assume he's used
I
to
didn't
fighting
say
with his
that.
weapon. So he doesn't have a weapon. So you all have like a D8 or what was your effect?
Disarmed. His complication is it's disarmed.
Yeah, but that adds a
Oh, it's a D10.
Okay, so you can
Nice.
all roll anyone who fights this guy can roll a D10 as part of their dice pool for disarmed.
Could that add like emotional stress?
If he decided to use the D10 for the emotional stress instead,
Oh.
Oh, his name's Thunder. Thunderball.
It depends. How attached was he to his Thunderball?
probably really attached. These
Like
are powerful
Mew Mew.
weapons. They're supposed to be powerful weapons.
Okay. Then yeah, I think that would be emotional stress.
Okay,
We'll just
D10
do that.
emotional stress.
D10 emotional
All right.
stress.
It's just like my
So-
brother lost
so-
his hammer. He was really, really upset about it.
So one of them has D10. Oh, they both have. No, one has a D10 emotional stress. One has a D10 physical stress.
Yep.
And so,
Physical-
far,
So I've already
Strange is
done-
the only one doing anything.
Yellow suit has physical stress.
No,
He
yeah,
just got
yellow
knocked
suit.
down, right?
No, yellow suit is fighting Spidey.
Yeah.
And that's the one that had physical
Oh, that one
stress?
has a D8.
What
Yeah,
was Yellow Suit's name?
A D6.
That was
D6
Bulldozer.
physical stress.
Bulldozer.
No.
Stress? I haven't caught
No,
that.
an
wasn't a
asset.
stress.
Or yeah, an asset. So yeah, only two of them: Wrecking Ball and Crowbar. The
Crowbar
Wrecker.
was Pile Driver?
Thunderball and Wrecker. Are
Wrecker is
Wrecker
Crowbar?
is the Crowbar,
And he's the one with
and
physical
Thunderball
damage?
is the Wrecking Ball.
I got that one down. The rest of them I don't.
We'll never forget Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
It's not possible.
So, but it's Wrecker has the physical damage?
Yes, Wrecker has the physical damage.
Okay.
But if he doesn't have his wrecking ball anymore and his name's Thunderball, does that mean we just call him Thunder now?
We just call him Wreck.
It's
don't-
so confusing
never
now
call
that
them
I know
Thunderball
their
in the
real
first place.
names. Like, I
Right,
like
yeah.
the descriptions
All right.
better.
Yeah, yeah.
And now
Chris, wait, I forgot to do an effect die thing on my turn before. Should I have done that?
no, because
No.
you lost.
I won.
Oh, that's right. You did
Yeah.
the.
He tied with
And I
you.
forgot to do my effect die. It was against the thing, but I have an idea of how I can use it if it can affect the person I was fighting.
Okay, yeah.
I threw the log into there, or I didn't. I stopped the log from coming, which was like his strategy.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like using that for emotional stress as well makes sense because I've like embarrassed him or like frustrated him.
Okay.
Either mental or emotional, I think makes sense there because like
All right. I mean, anyone who saw
Yeah.
that is frustrated. So.
it's frustrated.
It's like there's no way that should have worked.
Let's give him mental stress from like A, trying to work it out, and B, like working out something he can do,
Do
next.
you remember what the effect die
D8.
was? A D8?
Yeah.
Okay. So
And that was for which guy?
This
so
is for big hands.
That's pile driver.
And who gets a D8?
D8 of
Mental.
mental stress.
D8 mental stress for big hands.
Yeah.
Wrecking Ball was that was emotional stress, right?
Yeah.
Wrecking ball is emotional stress. Yeah. Stress. Yeah.
Okay. So
He lost his
Emotional stress.
And
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Crowbar,
yeah.
and Crowbar.
let's see.
Wait, was it Crowbar or Yellow Suit that had?
Yellow suit has physical.
Yellow
Okay.
suit, yeah.
And that was Bulldozer?
Wait,
now
what?
it's
Right?
Wrecker's.
Oh,
Yellow
God.
Suit does not have any stress.
Yellow
Oh,
suit.
it's Crowbar then.
Crowbar has yellow, has
And
yellow
that's,
stress.
a
No.
what?
Oh.
Crowbar.
I'm
has
moving
emotional
on.
Stress.
Crowbar has emotional
Solo
stress.
D8.
No, Crowbar has physical stress.
Okay, yeah. No, you have
yeah,
emotional
you're right.
stress. This is why I'm running it down.
Good choice.
What
Once
D8
fought
was for?
Thorin won. What?
Oh, I was just
The
trying to-
D8. The D8.
He'll keep track of it, it's
emotional stress is on pile driver.
So what's the D8 for Crowbar? Or
Wrecker has a D10
10.
physical stress, and
Yeah,
and
'Cause he's the one checked
Thunderball
out.
has a D10 emotional stress.
okay.
Let's see. So I've got Solo,
missed
once
what
fought
D10.
Thor and won.
But like, did he though? But like, did
Must
he?
have.
Also,
Yes.
Hey, so
He's
does
the one I
Spider-Man.
No, you
See.
dropped out Wrecking Ball.
I mean,
No.
Doesn't have his crowbar in his hands right now because he stopped the merry-go-round with it, so I can't use a weapon.
Oh, Wrecking Ball. Oh, yes, you can't stomp
let's
over
see.
too.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with superhuman durability. And none of the specialties really seem to work here. Again, combat, menace, and crime expert. Well, I mean, yeah, he's gonna grab a person. No. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna roll a d4. I'm not gonna add this, so let's go. I'm gonna do d12 for godlike strength, a d4 for misogynist again, because he's gonna grab a woman.
whoa.
What?
And he's gonna
A
threaten the woman.
jerk.
This is
What a misogynist.
the crowbar guy, right?
This is the only reason I'm doing this is in order to add this d8 menace expert. Yeah, he's still trying, like he's struggling, but he's gonna grab
Is
this
an
lady.
ass. All right, I'll write that in my notes. Ass.
Relinquish your power.
He sounds like you guys in Men in Black. Remember? You know. Yeah.
Okay, so
Everyone do it.
he's
Everyone's
menacing you and holding the lady hostage.
with a crowbar to her head.
No,
No, the
He did
crowbar
not
just
grab his crowbar. He's not at his crowbar. He was going. So.
Jeez.
I know, but someone said it earlier and I made a joke.
I did not. So
I
yeah,
didn't say you. I said someone.
this works.
He's trying to block it from his memory.
So yeah, how do you want to react to this menacing act? Doctor Strange.
I have too many options.
Oh.
Turn the woman into cotton candy.
Don't throw her into
Yes.
the water.
There is a really nice option in that middle power set.
Is he trying to?
Astral Traveler doesn't really let me do anything because of its limit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's trying to set you up for failure.
He's just watching. What if I laughed like that?
Oh my god, I'm
You
not.
wouldn't be on the stream.
It's true. I would kick myself off of every stream I ever saw.
So
Just
so
mute.
what's he holding to her head?
He's just like,
Grabbing
Just
her.
holding
yeah.
her and
I mean, he
okay.
could break her.
Right.
He's very strong.
He
wants
has
to be
God.
Thor.
He
Remember, he
once,
threw a wrecking ball at you.
once fought Thor and won.
Or so it says.
No, the other one threw the wrecking ball.
Crowbar. Yeah, it's so.
I know.
Here's the thing. I'm keeping track of all of it.
Yeah, well, you're
Why couldn't we
Spider-Man.
just pick one dude to fight?
This has been one round.
Oh, what time is it?
Game time.
Game time.
But actually,
So I wanna
So far, all I did was dress up in cosplay as.
I use telepathy to basically experience his worst fears.
Okay.
So I guess I'll build my dice pool.
Yeah.
Dice
Don't forget,
magic,
he's got.
telepathy.
Let's see. There was
D8 asshole.
that.
The exhausted thing.
He's got
Or being choked
physical.
out. Or no, that was just the stress. I didn't create a complication. Just
Oh
stressed
yeah,
out.
that's right.
Yeah.
But you can still use stress against a person,
so you can use the
Right.
D10.
So you can do it again.
so you can use the
Okay.
D10.
So it's added
Okay.
to the pool. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I like my notes better than my paper.
And those are pretty much like there are
And
probably fewer scenarios where you can't use those than what you can, right? Because it's like, and it would always be
I
affecting
borrow
like
another D8.
how well you work against
already
them
yours.
if
Oh,
you're
yeah.
stressed
Still
out.
Yeah.
Here's
But
a-
there will be certain instances
I
where
know
it's
it's
like
still
him
back
being
yours.
sad would have
Which
nothing to
one's
do
yours?
with this.
Correct.
The
Yeah.
blue and silver one, yeah.
I think this one's actually his.
Oh, that could
I
be.
think Katie.
I don't remember.
yes.
this, but
We'll
okay.
sort it later.
I'm good now.
Oh, you got an opportunity. That was a really bad roll. That was really
There's
bad.
always one.
Okay.
Next week, I promise.
Today we learned that no matter how OP your character is,
Bad
the
rolls
dice
happen.
balance everything. That's not true. You can really have OP characters.
So I rolled a 12. You rolling ones?
I did roll a 1.
Oh, thank goodness.
Is that your first one of the
Let's
game?
see.
Yeah.
Chris, do you give him a plot point to activate his opportunity? Or,
If you
or
use
do you
it
just...
to add a dice, then yes.
Uh,
If you use it to upgrade a dice, then no.
Gotcha.
Let's see.
I'm gonna spend a plot point to. Well, actually, no. No, yeah, he has a hostage. I'm gonna spend a plot point to add another die to my result
Okay.
and meet you at 12.
Okay.
Oh no.
Well, that means you win, though, right?
Well,
That
Well,
does.
but I got an
You're-
opportunity, and
you're
my effect
acting,
dies a
aren't you?
D8.
oh.
What's that?
You're acting, which means you would win in a tie, right?
That's a...
You're menacing
question.
me.
Or do ties just go to
The
This
players.
just says you win ties. It doesn't specify the player, but I'm assuming this means the
you
player.
win if your total is equal or higher. You win ties, and this is for the watcher.
Maybe it means the. Maybe
Maybe
we've
that
been
means the
doing this
watcher should have
wrong.
won.
Well,
before?
what page is it on?
Page
first
1,
one,
number
just under
12,
rolling dice.
under rolling dice. It says you win if your total is equal or higher. You win ties.
Okay, so I think...
Oh, it's probably whoever's acting though.
Yeah.
Then it sounds like yeah.
Yeah, so
Decide
I-
who's
He wins ties.
So I win this tie.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Cool. So we did it right before.
yeah.
Tie goes
So
to the
then
runner,
do you
just
want to
makes sense.
spend that plot point to make it...
Ties go to
Since I would have known that, no, because I won't be able to succeed
Okay.
regardless.
But can you soften the failure, or
I guess it depends. How much are you failing by?
3.
3. So,
oh, okay, not bad.
No, it's not terrible. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do to succeed. So
okay. Then I am going to impart on you a. Why'd I roll this?
I think that's the question.
I actually don't think this was useful.
What did you say?
This should have been
What did I
another
roll
die.
because he was just
Excellent.
trying to menace me
Yeah.
by taking a
so,
hostage.
Like, you feel like mental stress, or like.
That seems like mental stress. I wouldn't want to be a hostage negotiator.
So yeah, I'm just D4 mental stress because that was my effect die.
Okay.
Oh wow.
I
Good
should
start.
shut up.
Yeah. All right.
Think I've taken the first damage from an enemy?
Maybe.
Yeah.
What was the first
I haven't.
damage? It was
This
just.
is Nightcrawler.
No.
I know who did it, but what did
Well, from
get it?
himself.
Oh, that's
From
right.
his power.
Yeah, I did damage to myself first. And then immediately took more damage after that.
Oh, that's right.
You took more damage after that?
Yeah, you told me that I went from a D4, which is what I did to myself, to a D8 because he grabbed me.
Oh, I don't remember
That's
you
right.
doing it.
Yeah,
like,
you
Yeah.
did.
I mean, effectively, you didn't do a D4 damage to yourself. You just took the D8 damage.
He's been limping around for no
because
reason.
of the.
I mean, the end result's the same. It's
Yeah,
that
the
I'm
end
at a
result is
D8.
the same, but yeah. But I did it to you. That's the important.
If that makes you feel good, then sure. Sure, man.
Let's see. So that was the end of my turn, I suppose. Like, so you
That was the end of
won.
Wrecker.
So does emotional stress to you because you're worried about the like, and
Right.
you weren't able to like. He's struggling. You can see he's struggling, but you haven't taken him down,
Okay.
and that's causing you emotional stress.
Okay.
Let's see. So I guess I choose who goes first this time. Let's jump back over to Loki. The one you were talking to just walked away, and I guess you could have seen that he went over and threw it like.
Saw the cotton candy.
Yeah, you
debacle.
saw a wrecking ball turn into cotton candy, and you look up, and
I had a good chuckle at that.
yeah, there's Doctor Strange in the air, and Doctor Strange looks.
Annoyed.
He looks
Annoyed.
emotionally stressed.
He looks. He only a teensy
A little
bit.
bit.
He's terse.
So what he normally looks like.
Yeah, he looks like Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange is always stressed.
Yeah.
That's his secret, Captain.
I decide still in my cosplay of Bulldozer, yellow suit, right?
That's right. I forgot you were Bulldozer right now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm still
yeah,
dressed
you're
up as Bulldozer, which I'm going to specify his last name is Yellow Suit.
Bulldozer yellow suit.
Yeah, Bulldozer Yellow Suit, and
Love
I'm
it.
going to walk over to Doctor Strange, but I have forgotten that I am in my little cosplay of him.
Okay. All right.
And start talking to Doctor Strange as though I was Loki.
So you're just like you're like looking up from underneath because I'm still floating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying
like
to
15 feet
catch
in the
your
air.
attention because I have found out what they are here for.
Okay. What do you
I
say?
look
What do you say to
down-
Doctor Strange?
I look down and I'm just like, oh god, another one.
You know, what do you say to him? What do
This
you...
wizard, could you get down here so I could give you some information?
I look confused for a second,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
Yellow suit, helmet yellow suit wants you to come down and say he can give you some information. You assume it's a euphemism for beating
Right.
your face in. Let me give you some. This is information.
I'm just gonna put like a little silent bubble around Loki. Like airflow is still fine. You just can't hear anything from that little particular section.
And as I gesture, I realize that I'm in this hideous outfit, realizing that, oh, that's right. Excuse me one moment.
Oh,
it's
Loki.
Still keeps me in the bubble anyway.
for a good, like 20 seconds, and then I'm like, fine, and I drop it. I'm still floating. I'm like, what?
Dumbledore would be ashamed of you. I know what they're here for. Would you like to know, or should I just leave since I'm not wanted?
I was about to figure that out, but if you already know, sure.
How are you about to figure it out?
I think directly into Loki's head like this.
All right, well, I guess you know what they are here for. I really didn't mean to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, you can assume it might be why you're here too.
But would you say that?
I'm not here with them.
Right.
I'm assuming that memory is like floating around the surface thoughts. So I was like, oh, Infinity Stone, great.
Oh, you got it.
I like me some pretty gems.
Like,
Okay.
All right. What would you like to do next? Have any idea? Do we know where Yellow Suit is? Excuse me, Bulldozer?
I think Bug Boy chased after him.
Bug Boy.
It's you.
What?
I guess we could go talk to him.
are you
We
just
still
gonna-
have a little bit of a problem, and I point
Oh.
over at the other two.
You can't figure this out yourself?
I was in the process when you interrupted me.
I guess we could take care of it. What would you...
I just kind of gesture after you.
Does Loki want to do something on their turn, or just pass it to some?
So we left off with Thunderball. He no longer has...
Thunderball is emotionally distraught because I destroyed his weapon.
I could have fun with that.
And then Wrecker is like choking out, holding a woman hostage.
I'm gonna let you deal with that one. I'm gonna go with Thunderball.
Okay.
Because he looks really upset. And I'm gonna do something.
No, my wrecking ball. Spider-Man.
So I'm gonna I guess
They just think
what I'd like
all
to
of us
do
are
is
Spider-Man.
recreate like a replica of his wrecking ball without it actually being it, just to bother him.
Okay. All right.
Dangle it in front of him.
Hey, yeah.
Create some more emotional stress.
Yes.
Isn't even that heavy.
Exactly what I
Yeah.
was
Are you
Yeah.
supposed to be strong? This
Come
is
on
really
now.
light.
Yeah.
This is nothing.
It gets him out.
Maybe
and it
as
says,
guardians
"I never
can
love
lift
you."
this.
All right.
All right.
What are you rolling to?
Let's
see here.
That is
What would we want?
Thunder.
Sorcery mastery?
Probably.
I mean, yeah.
That's a good.
Area effect, sorcerer's power. When creating magic-related assets, add a d6. Step up your effect die.
I've got a.
Am I on Buddy now? They're together.
Yeah, I'm on Buddy. I have a 6.
Yeah, we
mine's
are.
not very good.
Oh yeah, you two are
my
buddied
buddy
up too.
is my best, and I'll never get to use
Mine is my second best, but I work best on a
Because you
team.
keep
so if we could
swinging
just, like,
away.
because I'm alone.
You keep swinging away.
Well, team is my worst though. So when we're all together, it's going to be a big problem.
I just need at least two.
It's okay, team is my worst, too.
No! Anyone okay at team?
I'm the best.
I am actually middle is
You have
mine
a
for
D8
team.
T10.
D10? Okay, cool. So the three of us should be sticking together, I think.
Yeah.
From now on, if we can figure that out.
If we could ever just get in one
Yeah.
spot
Yeah.
and then have Spider-Man swing away again.
I'm gonna
Or just go to the other side.
I
Like,
want a buddy.
Stop swinging away.
add a d6.
There were people in trouble.
So okay,
and
so I
just
need to.
So
I need a 12.
swing into action.
yeah. So
I can't believe you have a D12. I hate it. I hate it so
Buddy.
much. I only have a D10. Come on.
D8 for Lord of
I don't think you're
Lies.
green with envy right now.
I'm blue with envy.
And then
Blue.
I would say add
Blue with
Menace
sad
Expert.
envy.
Menace, yeah, definitely Menace expert.
So she's at 4 dice.
Would distinction of arrogant come into this?
Well, you only had 1 distinction.
Okay.
And we're already adding, I'm assuming, Lord of Lies or
Yeah, Lord
Yeah.
of Lies. Okay.
any of those apply.
Okay.
So I thought the taunting would just kind of be arrogant. But
Yeah.
I'll go with a plus instead of a negative.
You're good.
All right, so
I'm gonna add Science Master to this, just because science and magic are closely related in the
yes,
Marvel
okay.
universe.
Agreed.
And I'm just gonna take
No one.
Oh.
Oh. Not that great.
At least there were no ones.
okay.
No opportunities for him.
Let's do this.
So I've got what?
I got 10.
I got 14.
No, you got 10.
What?
Because you only had the highest 2.
Oh, well
And then a D8.
Unless you want to
effect
spend a
die.
By the way, I forgot
I'll
to.
spend a plot point to add.
You
But you
had
need
an
dice.
opportunity a while
Oh, I
ago,
would-
so
Yes.
I'm just
Oh, right.
gonna bump up one of my dice, which means I don't have to give you any plot points.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just wanted to increase some stuff while I was here. Anyway,
Okay.
continue.
All right, so I was 14. I win.
Yes.
No, you were a 10, you win.
Oh, you were
10,
10.
yeah,
We
10.
tied. You win.
Yeah, I still win.
Yes.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
That's the important
Okay.
thing. Loki
What's your
wins.
effect die?
D8.
D8, and what would you like to do with it? Oh, is it a D8?
Do I get to pick?
D8 effect die. So you can do.
Oh, okay, so you
I could
added
choose
those
how it
two.
affects him?
Okay.
Yeah. These
Yeah.
2 and then the effect
So yeah, you can increase. So if you use that to increase the emotional stress, it goes up by 1. So it would go up from a D10 to
A 12?
a D12.
Okay.
Which after that, if he gets more emotional stress,
He's done, right?
done.
All right, then
So he'd get
I
both.
decide to do that.
Okay.
So he's now at a D12 emotional stress.
Did you,
crying,
did you
blubbering
happen,
mess.
Did you
I
happen to
love it.
add the stress when you rolled?
Oh yeah, you
Oh,
could have added a
Did
D10.
we
Oh,
add the
another
stress?
D10.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sure,
Oh,
go ahead and roll
another
that.
D10.
See if you get any higher numbers.
Fuck.
That's a 1.
Oh.
Thanks, William.
I'm just here. I'll be your friendly neighbor.
Spider-Man!
This is why he's not good with the team.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
But you're
God.
still you're still using the others.
I
to-
still win, but now
Yeah.
he gets a Deadpool. Deadpool.
Yeah, I agree. I
You added the Deadpool.
Yeah, to the 10.
and I didn't have to give you a plot point to make the die a D8.
holy cannoli. That
Wait,
is
what?
a lot of D8s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
instead of adding a die to the die pool to the Doom pool, I just increased one of the D6s to a D8
Okay, all right.
For free, basically.
for free. Yep.
If you guys know what's going on.
Okay.
And with that, I've decimated him into a blubbering mess about his
Yes, he is.
wrecking ball.
He is getting worked up about this.
I could do nothing but smile.
He's a wreck. Yes.
Well,
King ball.
Let's see.
no, Thunder.
He's a
Wrecker's the other dude.
Yeah.
like our names
Anyway,
I know.
so that was
So less
Loki.
confusing.
Loki, whose turn is it now?
Let's see. We just came from.
Everyone's fair game, right? Because Loki was the first one to go this round?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're on round 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh thank God. All right. Let's go to Spider-Man.
Hey, yeah. I just wanna wrap him up and sling him to the ceiling.
Okay.
Is this yellow? Excuse me.
What
So
do you
the
roll
face
for
is
that?
all
Bulldozer?
covered in web.
Okay.
And so I'm just gonna do
For
a sling, baby.
career criminal.
I need to look at my
Character sheet.
Character sheet.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Don't forget to add the.
So yeah, got that.
You're over by the swinging.
The
swing
tree. The
Swing
swinging tree.
I'm gonna add a hazard.
Is the
As you
tree-
try to swing it up, you might still be too close to the tree.
Gotcha.
So,
Oh, I thought the centrifugal force was just going to fling
so
him
the
somewhere.
swing, yeah.
Lands on just.
So that's a D8 for hazard.
All the visuals in this game is so much fun at this point.
Yeah.
Wish I didn't have OCD.
Superhuman.
Do you give them all on the highest die? I keep doing that too. All my D12s are on 10. It's not the highest.
Well, it's just so I could remember which ones to grab because I'm still
Oh,
fairly
sure.
new to it, so I can't remember.
The
That makes
combat
sense.
expert.
As much as I know geometry
Okay.
and all the different shapes and all their names. On the fly,
Roll-
you guys asked me to
roll an
roll this, like,
octahedron.
wait, which one?
Ooh.
A good-oo or a bad-oo?
That's a me ooh.
A meat-oo?
Okay.
A me ooh.
Oh, a me-oo.
No.
Is it a Pokemon?
Okay.
Me? Ooh.
What's the other thing?
Isn't it? Never mind, we can't say names.
All right.
Wow.
Any
Wow.
ones? Did you roll any ones? Oh,
I did
oh, no.
roll a 1.
What'd I do? Hold on.
You broke it.
Oh,
Wait.
welcome back, Doctor.
There you go.
Cool.
I'm surprised.
Well, I did it.
Step in
I
the
did
actual
it.
plane for a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, you did it.
I freaking did it.
The
You
astral
did it earlier
projection
as well,
did
but you
not
didn't
work.
notice. Yep.
Oh.
It's
I
alright.
went 3 sessions without doing it once. So
No, aren't you special?
I am.
Okay, so I rolled a 1.
Okay. So
I think I've rolled a 1 every single time.
I haven't yet.
It's really like common when you're rolling this many dice.
yeah.
turn this one into a D8.
That's probably why
Almost
we
as
have to roll.
common
So I
as
rolled a 1,
that
but
haunted
I haven't rolled
board
a lot of
game
ones.
where all
Well,
you have
yeah, I
is
have
ones,
a few,
twos,
but
and blanks.
You can't do
Oh,
much
yeah,
with
yeah.
them.
I rolled
Save
one,
the
but
fake quarters.
House
that
of
way.
Haunted Hill or whatever. I know it's not called that because I can never get the name
Continue.
right.
I know I have to wait because it's
Betrayal.
an audio format,
Betrayal at
so we can't talk
Betrayal at
about
the House of Haunted Hill.
It's
I
not
think.
haunted.
It's not?
It's not. This is what I keep finding out.
It's not haunted. Cool.
Sorry, what do you think, Spider-Man?
So 15 was my
15.
total for the
Okay.
roll.
Yeah. Mine is
He
17.
spider rubbed a guy against the wall.
No.
I'm getting better at
17?
this.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm going to use one of my plot points to make my roll a 20.
Okay.
Darn.
Oh,
I mean, not like in a bad way. Like that was cool.
Am I allowed to do
Good
that?
darn.
Do I need to do it before
Like,
you tell me to
damn,
roll?
that's cool.
there's
Slightly
definitely
more
stuff you
PG,
can do after the roll. There's
No,
like
that's
separate
something you can do
categories.
after the roll.
Yeah.
It is. It's
You-
on
There's
yeah.
plot
And it's
point.
supposed to
Doesn't
be
the
like-
plot point give you what was it called?
You can
Flavor?
definitely do it
Or am I
after
just
the roll.
not remembering
okay.
things right from when we met?
Plot point.
All right, so mine
This
is
is what you can do
20,
with plot point.
Okay.
and my
Okay.
effect die is a D10.
Okay. So
Okay. I just could have sworn I
I
remember
used
saying something about like
my
adding
weapon.
It's
the
this.
stunt.
D8.
Oh, the stunt.
Get it.
Yeah.
And
All
we
right.
just kept calling it
So a
flavor for whatever
D10
reason.
to this fella.
I just know.
Is it
specifically
possible
what you
to,
wanted
like-
do with it.
I guess momentarily incapacitate someone without taking them out completely out with stress or like whatever.
it would just be adding a complication.
Okay.
So
So the complication is hogtied.
okay.
Hogtied upside down.
All right. Hogtied.
So if I remember correctly, they have to
really
roll
uncomfortable.
against the complication and get above the effect die that you used or something. Like, how does getting out of a complication work?
The complication is just so on my next turn I would roll against and
I'll look it up. How about that?
yeah. Yeah, I'm not entirely.
Cool. So I have stuck you to the ceiling and you're hanging, and you're also you still have the
Yeah.
other thing.
Face web?
Do complications stack? Or
Yeah.
because you have face web still,
Mm-hmm.
and now you have hogtied.
Yeah.
Hogtied upside down.
I feel like because face web and now hogtied are kind of like together now, and they don't create much of a difference. I feel like that's the same thing now.
Well, one of them he can't see or speak or
And it possibly smells like
Yeah,
chocolate.
and with the other, he wouldn't be able to react if he could. I
feel
think
like
it
those
depends
are
on the
different.
situation.
Yeah.
They're separate complications, So yeah, they
And we'll see if they apply
Yeah.
to rolls.
Okay.
Odds are most of them will apply to the same things, but
Yep.
there might be one just based on like hearing or seeing.
All
that
right.
being-
That's all I'm gonna do then. I'm gonna do that, and then I want to like web sling away.
Uh-oh. Chris is thinking.
Oh man.
What's up?
Was it popcorn to me?
No,
No,
it's
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 Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
But now it's popcorn to you.
All right. To the one that you just.
I'll do it to the one I just
Okay.
had an interaction with.
For continuity's sake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also
Okay.
because if I don't get it to the other wrecking crew, if Doctor Strange goes first, he might be able to incapacitate one of them. So I don't want them to have a turn.
Okay.
Because I'm thinking like a genius.
Let's see. So he's alone. Drill sergeant, career criminal. Neither of those really work on breaking out of
Web.
webs, huh? So I've got superhuman
I
strength.
don't know. I think web criminals are pretty.
Web criminals? You gotta watch out for those web criminals.
I feel like criminals are pretty slick about things, being able to weasel their way out of things. But
true.
that's just me. But I'm not sure if that is
Oh.
a physical thing.
It looks like in order to create like a long-lasting asset or complication, I would need to spend a plot point.
Which you have.
What does it mean long lasting?
Like
Longer than a single roll or conflict.
Oh, okay. So the one is. Did you use the one on the last?
yeah, so I would have 2 extended like complications right now. I can get rid of 2 plot points for that.
No. I mean, did you use the last complication on?
No.
No. Okay, then it hasn't been a roll. It hasn't been rolled.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll just hold off on
So
that.
apparently complications last an entire scene once they're created.
Oh, well then what's a persistent?
Probably past the scene.
Yeah,
past
it's
the one
into the
scene.
next scene.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or the whole arc. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's up there forever.
Yeah. Okay, so then yeah, that's fine. Let's see, what was I doing? I'm trying to break out of here. So
Hey, I'm breaking out over here.
I think combat expert will work in this. And I'm going to. You rolled a. Oh yeah, I probably increased one of
You
those.
did. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, this is fine. I'm just gonna roll these 3. So I got an 11. So are we still trying to figure out? Because does your webbing have your webbing would have a power set, right?
I mean, weapon has a power set.
And is webbing underneath weapon?
I mean, no, it's spider powers is
Okay.
the power set. Weapon is is a D8, and then one of my like effects. I have grapple and I have web constructs, which are my special effects. So I don't know exactly what that would mean. Do you just roll against my...
That's a good question.
Say it again.
How do we determine how
Right.
this
yeah.
person gets out of the complications?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Did we break the game?
did we break the game by adding Spider-Man?
Wasn't he originally in there?
Yeah, he was. That was the joke.
I know we added a bunch of people that weren't.
Yeah, there's a couple. But they all have D12s.
There honestly isn't a section on recovering from complications.
Now we know why it was canceled.
It You can render someone helpless with a complication.
Oh, what's that?
You can render someone helpless with a complication that's stepped up beyond D12, which has much the same effect as being stressed out.
So, what was the effect die of the face web? Was that D8?
It was a D6.
The D6?
So-
Yeah.
And this is a D10.
So the hog tie would step up the other complication to a D10?
So I think what
that sounds like?
happened in this context is that you tried to hog tie him and like prevent him from moving, but that didn't fully
Didn't take.
happen. But like the web got on him and it's sticky, so you can still use that sticky web. So you can't do the hog tie.
Because that would effectively take him out, or it's
That
a
would
very
effectively
temporary
take
thing.
him out.
I mean, yeah, it's a. So I like your
So
idea
then-
that.
So if he adds more webbing, like if he does another web-based thing and adds another complication to it,
Yeah.
it's going to step up the complication to
Right.
a D12.
Okay, so instead of having 2 complications, you have 1 complication that's higher. So it is at a D12 now. Because the first one was a D10, right? And now this one was also a D10.
No, I had a D. Is that a D6 or a D8? I don't remember.
It was
Oh, okay,
D8.
so it's at D10 now.
So it's at D10 now.
Okay.
See,
So the complication's just webbed,
All
and then
right.
once it gets past a D12, it becomes like
Okay, and
So I
then
have
so
to-
I'm doing an action. I'm trying to break out.
So
You have
he's
a
a D10
reaction, so you can just do
He's a
something to me
D10
again.
now.
Yeah.
Can I add more web?
Yeah.
Squirt?
the
I know.
tabletop
What if
role-playing.
I know.
What if you had one of those
Keyword
like
roll.
toys? Where,
toy
like,
ones?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
the
actually
web
just done that.
slingers.
Yeah.
Oh, next week.
Yeah. But you can't tell any of us. You just have to like pull it out near the end of the session, just like have it.
That'd be awful.
He's thinking about it.
oh no.
probably-
Well,
gonna do it,
I
I'm
gave
gonna
you
do it.
another
Opportunity.
Opportunity? Oh, cool.
Keep dropping.
Yeah, step this up.
That's not bad though.
That's more.
And then 13 is my roll.
13 is your roll. That is higher than my 11.
Nice.
Nice.
So, what's your effect?
My effect die is an
I
8.
never get that far.
So you can use that to step it up to a
Oh,
D12.
sorry. No, it's a 10. It's a D10. My bad.
That still only steps it up to a D12.
But it's a D12.
One more and that
So his
person's out of
stress
the
is
fight.
now 12?
It's a
This is the
complication.
complication.
Oh, okay.
This is, yeah.
Yeah.
This is a good way to do
But
complications.
the complications can still remove me from play.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's close to being removed. Just one more step up.
Oh, why? That was there for a reason. Okay, but I gave you an opportunity. So.
Yes. All right. And I used that opportunity to step up a die.
To step
In the
up
Doom
and
pool?
die.
Yeah.
Just step up and die.
What's the highest?
So that was
What are
you
your limits?
breaking out?
Is there a limit on the Doom Pool?
Yeah. So my limits are: I have exhausted,
really.
shut down any spider powers to gain 1 PP, activate an opportunity to recover, or during a transition scene.
Okay, so I can activate that limit for you, or you can activate that limit, and it would shut down. Like
You
spider
want to
powers.
activate my limit right now?
The spider powers is what you have your webbing under, right?
Yes.
So yeah, either you can activate it and get a plot point, or I can activate it and you don't get a plot point.
I guess I'll activate it.
Okay, you get a plot point, and you can. And if I roll an opportunity against you at some point, you get them back. You can activate that opportunity to get them back.
So I just got a plot point.
Right.
So then to reactivate them, I just spend a plot point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, no.
No, you have to activate an opportunity. He has to roll a 1.
You only spend plot points to get those assets and stuff, but if you're using your special effect, you just activate the thing without using a plot point and you get your stuff back.
That very well might be gone for the rest of the fight, basically.
Oh, so my spider powers are just gone.
It could be. That could be the case.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Sweet.
We still have the suit, though, right?
Yeah, you still have other things.
I can still punch.
Yeah.
do it.
It took a lot of spider webbing to
He's a big guy.
wrap up this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
He's big, he's strong.
That was me, so let's go to Nightcrawler again.
Sweet. So you have the people taken care of, and
Well, sort of.
He has
The last
the
thing I said was,
log,
please
right?
get rid of these people off the log.
but I
But
really
yeah, I haven't taken care of.
I can't though.
Yeah.
So instead of that, I'm going to teleport up to who are we fighting?
You
Pile
guys,
driver.
Pile
yeah,
driver.
pile
Yeah.
driver.
I remembered because of that long conversation about what a pile driver was.
Yes.
Right.
I'm gonna go to pile driver.
Pile driver's giant hands. Pile
I'm-
driver.
I think I'm soloing him, right?
Okay.
'Cause
No.
Beast is in the background.
All right. Oh, well,
Beast
you're
Beast.
together. I don't know if you rolled it last time, but technically you should be buddy rolling.
Yeah, I rolled buddy last time.
Yeah.
Did
'Cause
you?
we're in the same fight.
Yeah, you're in the same
Well,
fight.
he only became buddied with Sam because he jumped behind you. That was the end of his.
Yeah, but
action,
they're
They're in
right?
the same scene.
Now
Yeah,
there
they're in
you
the
go.
same
But yeah,
part
but
of the
now
Okay,
we're-
now you're buddies. Okay.
Yeah.
We're on the same page.
And then I'm gonna
Same panel.
use Swashbuckler.
I assume we're all on the same page now.
Weep.
Technically, we're all the same panel too.
Yeah.
And
Well, 3 of us are on one panel, and then
Oh,
2
I
are on another panel, and Winter's on his
my
own.
weapon. Oh wait.
I forget.
What
how
are
we're
you
going
doing?
by handles?
What are you trying to do?
He's
Teleport to
going
him
by Winter.
and cut him.
Yeah. I've
Okay.
been slipping up.
So
With my
I
Nightcrawler
am
sword.
solo.
D10.
That's why I just changed mine to my name.
This is
How do you
the wrong digit.
see? This is the problem with random people making power sets. Is like, how does good old farm boy work? I'm just like, zzz.
Wait, good old farm boy is one of the powers?
Wait, it's his distinction.
Good old farm boy for
Yeah.
pile driver.
Maybe he has a hatred for city dwellers?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, he's
He
strong.
probably also wears
Damn
a
city
red
slickers.
hat.
And demons. He must be religious.
He sounds like a red hat wearer.
Southern Baptist.
Ooh.
Let's see. So, and he's gonna do his durability.
My durability is maximized. What? Don't look at me. I can feel you
gonna-
looking at me.
I'm gonna add this
You
d6.
probably just looked at the monitor.
Okay, no, I don't do that yet. Okay. Yeah, this will be fine.
Yes.
So,
Not yet.
combat expert. No. Yeah, because you're combating. So, yeah. Okay, here we go.
I am combating.
Oh, that seems pretty friendly.
God, I have not rolled ones in a while. Like, I rolled a few at the beginning, but I haven't rolled many since.
I rolled
Pretty sure
3
I'd
and
rolled
roll
one
that
every
time.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was gross.
Yeah, that was
His
awesome.
doom pool is pretty
So, let's go with.
I need to talk to you about that. You gotta chill in that doom pool. It's really gonna doom us.
I'm gonna hold off on that.
You were gonna make that joke.
I wasn't.
Well, I
Oh,
wasn't
actually,
pointing at
that's
you.
right. I can add this d6 to step up an
Yes,
effect
you were.
die.
No,
so if
not
I
if you weren't gonna say that.
that one, I can make this a d10. So there. Okay. 13.
14.
14.
Ah, dang it. 14, and I'm
he
gonna
Really
use.
thought I had that.
I'm gonna use focus to step up these 2 dice one step because they're the same. So this is my effect die is gonna be a D10, and
Okay.
I'm gonna just do physical stress to you.
Okay.
He buckled all
Last
the
time
swash.
I got emotional stress, right?
Mental.
Mental.
This is what, pile driver? You have a D10
Yeah.
of mental stress.
Mental stress
Okay.
for being like, what?
So,
That shouldn't have worked.
I'm so glad I'm keeping
I
track
could
of
roll the
this.
D10 for stress.
Yeah, I
So-
thought about it and I was like, you're right next to me. I'll just look at your notes.
now it
just
is
like high school.
a
Yeah.
d10.
Had excellent notes. Not
Cannot
so great
provide me
grades.
any
but-
benefit.
yeah.
Can only create an
Where are my
opportunity.
d10?
Well, you helped other kids get good grades with
So-
your
I
mean,
good
like,
notes.
I also have a
I really didn't like doing
d10
homework.
of physical stress now?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Well,
I
if
have-
you beat someone by 5,
Hence
You-
why
you
I'm,
get to step up your effect
gravitated towards Loki.
Okay.
Your way through it.
Let's see. I don't have any d12s yet. Ah,
You want to borrow some?
No.
Don't help him.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry.
We have a D12 complication. Does that help?
Not that kind of d12. A d12 in my doom pool.
No.
Sorry. I need 2. Oh well. Okay.
2 D12s?
It was just Nightcrawler,
Yes.
and you just, cut him, right?
Yes.
Is that what we say? Yes,
Like
sir.
right
claws?
across the stomach, huh?
Do you have claws? Or
No,
you
No,
it's a
no, he has a
sword.
sword. Remember
It's
we
a
found
sword.
Nightcrawler with a rapier?
Yeah.
Or a rapier.
Sword.
Cutlass or a rapier, depending on.
I
who's
think the
drawing.
cutlass might be a little
I like cutlass.
Who hasn't gone?
Doctor Strange and Beast have not gone.
Doctor Strange and
And
Beast,
I
and
don't think any of the.
well, two.
No,
Two of
two
them got-
villains
Two of
have.
Two of them have?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I
you
didn't
could
keep-
jump over to Doctor Strange.
Or
Yeah, I think
Or me.
Give it to
Or
Dr.
me.
Strange.
Or Beast.
It is continuity's sake. He is right next to you.
I know. Look, hey, I wasn't gonna bring that up, but like, I
Yeah,
am right next
I
to
kind of
you.
want to see what he's gonna do with the.
Okay.
But I
sit down and take a nap.
You sit down and
I'm
take
just kidding.
Cat nap.
Doctor Strange, because if hear me out. If you go, then you're probably gonna want to give it to the enemies, maybe, unless you're just gonna go to Doctor
I
Strange.
have no idea what I'm gonna do. Give it to Doctor Strange. Let's just do it.
I
I'll go after
want to talk this out. So, no, this is great content. No, my thoughts are though is that if Doctor Strange can like take out one of the opponents over there because they both have like pretty high stress, then we don't have to worry about them anymore. So then they wouldn't even get to take a turn.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, Doctor Strange.
Okay.
Don't let us down.
No pressure.
No pressure. Well, a little
Gee,
bit.
thanks.
A little bit of pressure. A little bit of pressure on the trachea, just a little bit more.
That's why I brought you. You guys are my hype team. Gotcha.
All right.
Yeah, the like whatever that gave you that message at the beginning was like create a hype team.
You need
more
street
support.
squad
Forget
handing
Midwest
out your
Defenders.
swag.
You
Hype
need
team.
someone who goes whenever you do something. They
That's
go,
what we
"Yeah."
should change the title to. Midwest Hype Team.
And Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange
Strange's
and his Midwest hype team.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right.
What are you gonna do,
I like
Doctor
it.
Strange?
I like it.
All right, I'm gonna retitle
Okay,
this now.
so Loki just caused more mental stress to Thunderball,
Yep.
and Wrecker still has a hostage.
Yes.
Okay. Fuck, I got demoted to Buddy because Loki's here. Okay.
That was.
Loki's not happy about it either, dude.
I know neither of us are very happy about the situation.
Sorry, you were nearby, and
Sorry that I'm physically close to you. Jeez.
it's not like I want to be.
So is it because my teleportation falls under the Mystic Regalia? I'm assuming it's like equipment. So I'm trying
Yeah,
to figure out is it the sling ring thing from the movie?
I'm pretty
Is that
sure
what-
it is.
what we're
It feels
picturing?
like that.
Okay. Can I cut somebody's arm with that? Like arm off?
You could try. Yeah.
Like I want to make the portal and then like maneuver
it
it
on him?
up around the woman and then close it on his arm
Okay.
I hope
Yeah.
you
to
have-
get her without.
All right.
This is going to be a
see.
really
Do I-
good or
If this
bad
goes
roll.
poorly, Doctor
This
Strange is
is-
out of the Defenders.
No, hype team.
The hype team, sorry.
I'm on Wrecker right now. So
Oh man, this is going to go really well or really poorly.
he's buddied up, so that's just a D6.
Sorry.
Okay.
No, you're fine. You're right. And he's already stressed, so I can add that too.
Yeah. Which
Use
one is?
D10.
Violent.
It's Wrecker,
tendency-
right? He has a D10 of physical.
You think violent tendencies in this situation would be a D4 or a D8?
Oh.
From his perspective,
I'm not sure
the
he knows what's
Jedi
going to
are the
happen.
bad guys.
I think
I think it's a D8 because like he doesn't care
Yeah.
what happens to the woman. Like if
Yeah.
the woman gets her arm cut off, or if,
for
like,
sure.
That
Yeah,
works for
like he
violent
has
tendencies
zero
or
disregard.
misogynist.
Yeah.
That also
Zero
works for
disregard.
misogynist.
Yeah.
I have it as asshole.
He does not have reflexes. So
None?
Not have reflexes?
Not a single
When the
one?
doctor
He's
hits him on the part, it
Yeah.
doesn't go woo.
What?
Oh, we're
you're
not
talking
talking
No,
about
I know. Yeah, the,
Wait, the
We're
part.
about to find out. That's
I know
basically what he
exactly
do.
what he meant.
So I'm just gonna go with durability. Will durability work against?
Yeah, I'm so
you
durable, you
us?
can't cut my arm off
That makes sense.
with magic.
With magic, a portal
So-
to
I
another.
once fought Thor and
Teleport.
won.
Do you think
And none of his
With-
expertise.
would Mystic Blast apply?
That seems.
It feels like a
Just
mystic
like blow his arm off with the two.
Mystic Blast could.
So
Yeah.
wait, as you're doing this, are you sending the
I feel like-
sling ring around the woman, or is it appearing right behind the woman?
If you use.
Sorry, I'm just trying to.
It's probably just gonna be like a quick open and then like scoop around her.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say if you use Mystic Blast, I was gonna make you to use a D4 for hazard or
Okay.
crowded
Okay.
because of the hostage.
Okay, no. I'll probably just forego any of those powers. So it's Buddy, Earth's Arcane Defender, because he's got a hostage. Teleport, and Mystic Master.
All right.
Great.
And a D10 for his trauma.
Oh yeah, for my trauma.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a
Yeah.
D10 of mental.
That's one opportunity for
Okay.
you.
The heck? Oh yeah, there's that D10. Okay. So I have to bump
Not
up
the answer we wanted to hear.
I hate
Hopefully he rolled badly.
that rule. I hate that rule.
What's the rule?
How's the pool
What
doing?
roll?
Talk
I
about that
can't
pool?
get to the D12 because I put a D6 in my Doom pool, and when I use if I want to step up a die, I have to step up the lowest one.
Oh, the D6.
And now, even though I have a D10 and I want to get to a D12, I have to step up all the D8s first.
I'm liking this. That's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Seems like a fair rule.
It
Yeah.
is.
But here's the thing, eventually...
Which means I should be using these so that I have less dice in my Doom pool. I'm just bad at using them.
We've got next week.
But
live and you learn.
I don't think there's a point in me stepping up my effect die if I'm going to lose. So, 10.
11.
Oh!
Wow.
With a D10 effect
Oh,
die.
man.
Okay.
So, having his arm ripped off puts him at a D12
D12.
physical stress?
Yes. No,
Record.
Wrecker. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And do I successfully save the woman?
Yes. You
Okay.
successfully saved the woman.
Oh, this one.
She
God.
plops out 20 feet behind me with Wrecker's arm like still dangling across her chest.
It's like in Jurassic Park. when the arm
Well, it comes down.
she's
Oh,
like,
so
oh,
glad
there
to
you
see you. I thought she was just wearing it like a scarf.
She likes it, yeah. It's very fashionable.
Okay.
Okay.
So Wrecker is now bleeding out on the floor.
Yeah.
very,
I
very-
can't spoopy.
It looks great.
And Camp Spoopy. Spoopy is no longer PG.
Parents walking by. The effects are so real this year.
I love it. We'll have
Okay,
to
what is it? Not
And then I guess that was my
Or is it
turn.
Spoopy Farm?
Yeah.
Camp Spoopy.
Spooky?
What do we think? Do we want to let Beast
No,
go or
it's
do we want to
spooky.
bounce it to...
Probably a bad guy.
Give
Actually,
it...
I want Wrecker to go.
Wrecker's
I
the
want
one...
to
Oh,
see how
Wrecker's
Wrecker
blubbering.
reacts
Okay,
to
Wrecker.
this.
Yeah.
I like this.
So
To having his arm taken off.
Yeah. So,
Oh, I forgot Wrecker is not Wrecking Ball.
buddy,
Wrong blubbering mess.
violent tendencies,
Yep.
but at a D4 because he's being rash because his arm just got shot.
Well, can that
It's only a
effect die
flesh
just
wound.
make a complication that he's down an arm? I mean, he's only got one arm now, right?
I mean, yeah, that could be a complication, but it would be.
Instead of the stress, I know.
Did we figure out if he was left or right-handed?
Don't think it matters.
Well, if he favors one side, it's gone.
Yeah.
Trust me,
that's up
martial
to our-
arts, it's a big
That's
deal.
up to our watcher.
Yeah. I mean,
No, stress is fine.
Stress is fine. Okay, so
Stress is fine. He just got his arm taken off. All right.
buddy, violent tendencies.
Must be a sociopath.
You go with godlike strength and D10 for weapon because he's gonna pick up his crowbar and he's just going to chuck it at you.
Turn it into cotton.
I am going to use his
Should turn it into a pixie stick.
Ooh.
stress to he's got adrenaline going through.
Okay.
Cool.
So
You can do that?
Oh, you can
Yeah.
stress to your advantage.
yeah, you can use your stress to your advantage.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Someone
But
Wait,
justify
explain
it.
that one more time?
Spider-Man.
You can use your stress to your advantage.
So you could add it to your own pool.
Yep.
If it narratively makes sense, which it totally does here.
I feel like Loki doesn't really stress about much. Kind of just goes with it.
That's fair.
And he's basically a god, so he's literally a god. So physical stress is nothing.
Although I do have a little bit of a soft spot
this.
for
What time is it?
Wrecker here, simply for the fact
okay.
that he beat Thor once.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna. If I spend this D8, I can add a die to my total, which is what I'm going to do.
Okay, so he's chucking the
Crowbar.
Yes.
crowbar at me?
He's chucking the crowbar
Is
at
he
me.
like throwing it overhanded, or is he like throwing it like a spear?
He throws it like a spear.
Okay, I'm gonna portal it back at him.
Okay.
Ooh,
Oh,
Fancy.
that's sick.
that's great.
Let's see a roll for that.
Okay.
I know.
Let's
I've been researching
see
a lot for this.
Yeah.
Talks cheap.
I am okay. Sense of complications. Okay. Teleport, Mystic Master. And I can use his stress against him again, right?
Yep.
Since it's D12 now.
Yes.
That is 2 opportunities for you.
I do need that cat now.
Cool.
A little bit.
This is going to become a D10. And this is also going to become a D10.
But that is a 16 total with a D10 effect die.
16 total?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh, okay. Cool. I have an 18 total.
Ooh,
Oh.
Oh no!
someone better get.
But wait, this was Wrecker's turn.
It's Wrecker's
right?
turn.
Yeah.
Is so he would win size too.
Yeah.
Even if it was a 16. So, cool. All right. And,
Wait, what did we just roll for?
but holy cow, you got really close. That means I didn't win by 5 or more, which means I can't step up this D12 effect die.
Well, that would have automatically incapacitated you.
Yeah.
Wow. Looks like the
Wait,
Sorcerer
what was the
Supreme
action?
wanted to
I remember
supremely
hearing.
I threw the crowbar at it.
Oh, that's right. So we're talking about
Yeah.
Pixie Stick. All right.
And so effectively, Doctor Strange did not react quickly enough to create the portal and missed the crowbar and got hit with it in his shoulder.
Ow.
Ooh.
Bong.
Okay.
Is that a, you said it was a
Trying to see
D12
if there's anything
stress?
I can use my plot
It's a
point
D12
for.
effect.
Okay.
Which,
And
what would that be for street?
Which could be a D12 stress, right?
Yeah, he's trying to
No,
decide
no.
what he wants
could be
to
a
do with it.
D12 stress.
What, can it? Can it just automatically be a D12 stress?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Consider it like a crit. Like when you have a D12 to roll, you can one-shot people.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
So what does this mean when it says use an effect die from your reaction roll as a counterattack?
What?
After you roll for using plot points. It says one of the options I have is use an effect die from your reaction roll as a counterattack.
I think that's when you win the when you win.
Oh, yeah.
As playing,
okay.
Yeah.
as the
Yeah.
player,
Yeah.
acting player.
So,
Yeah, all I can do is tie it
so.
because of those 2 fucking ones.
Oh, you wouldn't even be. You can't even use those.
No.
No. Yeah. I just mean like you can't even use plot points to add them to your.
Well, no, that's what I meant.
Yeah,
I
okay.
meant. Yeah. The one thing I can add is a 2.
Oh,
which
you still
puts
have
me
another
at-
die. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought. Okay. So yeah. I think I am going to. I kind of want to. Let's see. Your levitation isn't a power set exactly, is it?
It's his cape,
it's part
isn't
of
it?
the cape. It's the
Okay.
Mystic Regalia power set.
Is that
Oh, that's right. It's the cape.
Yeah. There's a
So-
limit on it.
white?
Yeah.
Because I almost want to, but no, that wouldn't really work. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna give you a D12 physical stress.
That makes the most sense,
So you're at
honestly.
D12 physical stress.
Take a crowbar like a
And-
spear to the shoulder.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would.
and at this point, you
Might
do get
twirl.
knocked to the ground just for this moment. So, Doctor Strange takes this huge crowbar to his shoulder and gets knocked to the ground in a crowd of people. And everyone who was in the airish could see it, so I assume Spider-Man was on something, maybe during one of Nightcrawler's teleportations. Beast probably didn't know.
I have really good senses.
Okay, you saw it.
You could
You
smell the
were
blood.
looking up in that.
Yeah.
You heard it, and you looked behind you and saw Doctor Strange fall.
No.
And that will be where we end.
Dang.
So I
Today's
start
session.
next time, and I plan to win.
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
Cool.
So,
Let's
Sweet.
leave the note on
Awesome.
left on
Put
Beast.
Beast wins next time. You should say Beast
And
wins.
Doctor Strange gets murdered.
Thank
That-
you.
You're
Also, I
just
fought Thor once and I
skewered.
won. Awesome. Very
Okay,
fun.
That was really hard, but like
Yeah.
I'd say like a third of the way through, I was like, okay, this is starting to make
Yeah.
more sense.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
also very excited to play this again after watching your Game Gorgon
Same.
video about it. That's going to very
Yeah.
much help.
After finishing editing
Yeah.
my Game Gorgon video about it.
so yeah, I've been your watcher. I've been your watcher, Winter.
Not as difficult to say.
And I am also, hopefully we'll finish this next week. If we don't,
Okay.
that'll be unfortunate because I'm not doing another one after that.
Oh.
So we're finishing this next week. Well, I'm going to win first turn next time.
Yeah, of course,
So,
of course.
So
Then we could go to
figure out
Camp
what to do with the other 2
Spoopy.
hours.
I'm turning the log ride back on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know how to.
Yeah. I wonder what Infinity Stone they're looking for.
I don't know. Which one we're looking for?
Oh, that's what you have in your hand! I was
right
like,
there.
this is so nice, but I saw them from the front.
Game's over.
Oh,
There you
all right.
go.
We don't
Loki
even-
has
we
all
got
the
this.
Infinity
Yep,
Stones.
there we go.
All right.
Oh, Odin doesn't know.
Anything else you want to say before we sign off here?
Me, myself, I don't have anything.
Okay.
No. I don't think I have anything.
I can start off our outros. I have been Jonas playing Hank, Dr. Beast, Hank. You'll see me here next Wednesday. You can also see me on Tuesdays on a show that I'll let William talk more about when it gets there.
And I'm Katie. I'm Loki. And can't see what other mischief and lies I get up to next Wednesday.
I'm Alex. I've been playing Doctor Strange, and it's been a very odd experience with all of you.
Thank you.
For lack of a better term.
Thank you very much.
Great. I'm William, and you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at KWilliamWhite. The thing that Jonas was referring to is another show that I run for QueueTimes called Hijinks and Handlebars. Handlebars. It's an actual play, Kids on Bikes tabletop live stream, and we do every Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific. We just started up a new section of our arc, and it's really fun, so join us for that. You can also follow that on Instagram and Twitter at HandleStream.
And I'm Krug. You can get me at KrugQT on Twitter. You can also get QueueTimes at _QueueTimes on Twitter. And if you go to QueueTimes Main, the YouTube channel, you can check out a video about this system if you want to learn how to play that I'm going to be editing immediately after the stream's over.
You know what I'm doing tonight.
All right.
Great.
Well, with no further
And then the
ado.
GM says, "Thanks for watching, everyone."
Yeah.
Thanks for
Bye.
watching, everyone.
everyone.
Bye. The Watcher, thanks you for watching.
Paper.